are back. We are back. We are back. We are back. We are back. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome, boys and girls. Welcome back to Hold My Nugget Studios. Once again, it is time. National national anthem has been sang. We're ready for the main event of the evening. It is the Seattle Seahawks hosting the Los Angeles Rams in your 2025 NFL NFC Championship live game highlight commentary. Oh, I'm looking forward to it. I am looking forward to this one. It's going to be a great game. It's going to be a great game. Who is going to meet the Lalo in the Super Bowl? SO triggered, but 2-1 said, go Hawks. By the way, this game is brought to you by Underdog. Make sure you scan the QR code. Use the promo code Adonis if you have not already. Castan, I know I fucked up that pronunciation. Said I've become a tradition to watch my commentary for the live for every football game. You showed your brother too. He was laughing. Appreciate you. Thanks for the content. I appreciate you always tuning in. Much love. Much love. Let's go. NFC Championship. In my opinion, winner of this game goes on to win the Super Bowl, but that's neither here nor there. Also, a big congratulations over to me over on Under. Did I eat anything? Absolutely not. I was standing here the entire time. Switch shirts, change tie. No time to eat anything, but it's all good. I will survive, hopefully. Nonetheless, another W over on Underdog. We got another W, and we have a couple of competitions here tonight. So straight out the gate, my squad, I have a couple here. Lazy giving out even more gifts. I appreciate you. My squad, Puka Nacua, JSN, Devontae Adams, Kyron Williams. My opponent, Matthew Stafford, Sam Darnold, Kenneth Skywalker III, and Kobe Parkinson. Now, that's one of the competitions here. My other team, Puka, Stafford, Darnold, and Cup, they have JSN. Oh, what a catch there from Puka already. They got JSN, Walker, Adams, and Williams. And then I have the big money competitions as well. I am in second place in this one, but my opponent had already had Drake May, Stephon Diggs, and Hunter Henry play. I only had Ramondre Stevenson and RJ Harvey. Meanwhile, I have Stafford, JSN, Adams, and Parkinson to play in that one. And on 3rd and 3, down the field, over the hands of Puka Nacua, it's a 3 and out to start this game. It's a 3 and out to start this game. And the last of, they're cooked. They only have Devontae Adams in this game. They're cooked. We'll see who ends up jumping out. Where am I on this board? I think I have no idea where I'm at. I only have 20 points. So I'm probably in 30th place here. So I got a lot of catching up to do in this other one that we have over there. But nonetheless, we'll see what happens. As Seattle's offense is coming onto the field here, winner goes to the Super Bowl in this NFC Championship matchup. We already saw the Rams offense go 3 and out, and now Darnold is back on the field. He's won the most games in the NFL the last 2 years, 29 in total, including the playoffs, and now they have an opportunity to see what happens. Congratulations to the Patriots. They got the job done. Was it still a mistake that Diggs was going to the Patriots? Yes. Well, actually, no. Because he got the football and it thrown towards him. Because considering what they look like the last couple of years, it really didn't serve no benefit being a receiver who makes their way over there. But hey, Diggs got over there. He had a very good season. I believe he was over 1,000 or just slightly underneath 1,000, and they got the job done. They're on to the Super Bowl. Congratulations to them. They took care of business. But job's not finished. You still got a game left to go. Job's not finished. But nonetheless, it turns out to be a W because he finally made his way to the Super Bowl. So I'm happy for him. Damn, passing complete. It look like they might have to mess around and put this ball on the ground again. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, Diggs made the Super Bowl with the Patriots before the Bills did. Do I like the 2000 Seattle jerseys? I prefer those, but, well, I shouldn't say I prefer those. These Seahawks jerseys aren't too bad. These Seahawks jerseys aren't too bad. I actually like them. Once they introduced them, I believe in 2011 or 2012, I was like, oh, boy, these are pretty cool. But the OG ones are nice, too. Darnold's going to take a shot. He's actually got Rashid Shaheed out there. I don't think they're going to catch him. What a play. Rashid Shaheed on the reception. Big time. First down. And I think I have him on one of my squads, too. Sam Darnold airs it out. Got his man. What is my squad here? I have Cortland Sutton. Oh, what do you know? Rashid Shaheed. My squad on this one is Stafford, Williams, Diggs, Sutton, Shaheed, and Ferguson. What a play there from Rashid Shaheed. What a play from Shaheed right there. He's been making plays all postseason long. Albeit it's only been 2 games, but that's neither here nor there. There's a dump off to JSN, makes a man miss. Jackson Smith and Jigba going to set it up as a 1st and goal. Doom's in the building. What's going on? 1st and goal for Seattle. 12:05 for 2 on it. Said nice suit idea. Home team colors for prime time. Yes, indeed. As Seattle continues to make plays, marching down the field. What a dime from Darnold. What a dime from Darnold. JB in the building. What's going on? 1st and goal from the 9-yard line. Seattle in striking distance here. Kenneth Walker in the backfield. Looked like it's going to be his first opportunity of touching the football. He's going to find a seam. Can he get outside? No, he can't, but a gain of 3. As they're continuing to march closer and closer to the end zone. If you're Los Angeles, you got to hold them to 3 here. You got to hold them to 3 here. How upset would I be if Cody wins the Rumble and if this game is a blowout by either team? I mean, I wouldn't want Cody to win it. From a Browns fan, love the work. I appreciate you. J-Rock put 5 on, said, where is the video about Bum-Ass McCart later tonight? After 30 years, you're done with the Steelers? Well, there it is.
Then you sell it.
All right. Wow. Look at Will Walker fighting, bro. Buddy was fighting for them yards, man. You got to appreciate that effort. Fuego put 5 on, said, just finished shoveling. Was listening to the commentary so you know what's happening in the Pats and Denver game. Yeah, it was wild, wasn't it? Absolutely wild. That's great effort right there from Walker. Able to get off of Ford. Ford, a big dude. But Ford got pushed down. All right, here we go. 3rd and goal here. Darnold's going to hand that off. Walker, if he can get outside, he's going to score. Walker's going to dive. That's a touchdown. That's a touchdown for Seattle. Seattle's finally on the board. Opening drive results in a touchdown as the home team take the lead. St. Francis put 5 on, said, where do I rank Darnold as a QB these last 2 seasons?
Gotcha, bitch.
Granted, he's had all pro receivers. He's played at an incredibly high level. He's played at an incredibly high level. I would say he's consistently, the last 2 years, he's played at a top 10 level. Not quite the top 5, but he played very, very well the last 2 years. William giving out gifts, donations, as always, holding it down for the community. Oh, yeah. As the Seahawks take a 6-point lead that now turns into 7, and the extra point is good. Seattle fans, don't start over celebrating, but definitely do celebrate. Give them a LeBron real quick. It is a lead for the Seahawks. It is a lead for the Seahawks. You think the Rams take it if they can remember how to play in the cold? Indeed. They did last week. They had enough to walk away with the W. But we shall see. Ace Shadow in the building. What's going on? Boom said you made some pizza. Do I want some? That'd be nice. I haven't eaten anything all day. Oh, wait. The patriarchal seed providing Adonis. Giving me a call. Oh, shit. I got to check in for my flight tomorrow. Hello? Okay. All right. Give me a second. Well, W Pops. Son brought me food. Man's drove through a fucking snowstorm to come bring me some motherfucking. I told him I'd go without food, but all right. Well, here we go. Give LeBron a dance. Let me go pick this up. Hold on, give me a second. All right. Yeah, it's threw everything on the plate, but hey, shout out to the family. Oh, the family looking out for old me. I told them I had quite the tight schedule today. I probably wasn't gonna mess around and eat, and they came through and looked out for me. So how cool is that? All right. Nonetheless, here we are. All right. Probably should. I was gonna walk the whole first half, but I guess we'll do it for the second. Let's take a seat and get into the game. All right, so next drive here for the Rams. They went 3 and out early, and now it's time for Seattle's defense to get another stop. Gain of a couple of yards here. Let me see if I missed any of the donations. William giving out gifts as always, holding it down for the community. Jermaine put 2 on, said Walker got the whole bakery. You need to relax. You need to relax. Where'd that come from? Bakery. What's happening over here? Yeah, we're shrinking just a little bit. But first quarter, I should say, underway here. The Rams are now at the 30-yard line. 9:15 on the clock. Stafford play action. Here comes the rush. He's going to take a shot down the field. He's got Puka open. Hell of a catch by Nacua. That's a first down. Puka Nacua able to get behind the defense. The man who you don't want to see go to work and decides to go out there and get to work. Defense said, we're going to stop Puka. Puka said,
you'll do nothing. You'll do fucking nothing. Not one of you will do nothing. Get the fuck out of here.
Big time first down. BFK said, I don't want Stafford to win a Super Bowl. You got Seattle winning, but you want the Rams to win. I mean, I chose the Rams to go all the way back in late November, early December. So I'm just ecstatic. We can get an opportunity to see good football. Stafford's going to take another shot looking for Nacua, but unfortunately, Nacua couldn't get turned around in time. He could have actually made a play right there. Ace Bafavon said, as a new Steeler fan, you feel McCarthy is probably the worst case scenario. How do I feel about that? Worst case scenario? I don't think so. But it's certainly not the best. I'll make a video about it afterwards. Today's been a very tight turnaround for me, so I haven't really had a chance to go and make that video, but I will tonight. Once I get done with the stream, I got you. All right, here we go. Midway through the first quarter. 2nd and 10, already in field goal range, but they want a touchdown. Stafford taking another shot to the end zone. Davante Adams wants a flag. You're not going to get it. Job was in coverage. Rice, some seafood legume, or legume, if you will, if you're not Haitian. And then a baked fish head. Silky Smooth for 5 said, Raiders 49ers fan here. Just don't want the Patriots to win. And for your wife, you root for the Steelers. How cool is that? A lot of teams. But you got one AFC, one NFC, and then, of course, your wife is there, a Steelers fan. 3rd and 10. Here comes the pressure. Stafford throws it way too outside to Nakua. They're going to have to settle for a field goal here. And remember, there's no guarantee on the field goals. Raiders, Niners fan? Yeah, something about that West Coast, I guess. Did I say fish head? Yeah, it is a fish head. A baked fish head over here. For those who don't know, this is my first of food I'm consuming yet today. I've had two Oreos, to say the least. Fat Mevins puts it through the uprights, and it's good. Mavis puts it through the uprights. It's a 4-point game. Take note, Chicago, indeed. Just take the points when the points are there for you. What's funny about it is they would have had a touchdown right after that Nakua pass to Nakua, but timing was just off a little bit. After that, just unfortunate situation. Ravens fans deserve to be laughed at for letting Mac walk. You know how many organizations let great coaches out of their building? But unless he was receiving a promotion, there was nothing you can do. Need a cooking with a Chiseled video? Could you imagine? Who do I prefer, Puka or JSN? Who do I think has who will have a better game? I think Puka will have a better game because you're gonna have more opportunities to throw the football for Los Angeles than Seattle. But between the two, who would I prefer? They're both incredibly explosive. They're both very, very good. Very, very good receivers. But I think I'd lean a little bit more towards Puka. But you can't go wrong with either one. All right. Los Angeles adds 3. It is now a 4-point game. Did it check in? Because I gotta check in for my flight. Do I have the boarding pass? Yes, I do. Hawks defense gets a TD. I mean, they'll have an opportunity to get after the quarterback, so the more chances that they get, we shall see if they're able to go and produce points, but that would be incredibly positive for that ball club. All right. Oh, that's Michael Bennett over there. Playing in Seattle has to be a tough environment. You've been to a game there, it's so loud you can't even hear yourself think. The Seahawks undefeated in NFC championships in which they are hosting the game. Undefeated in that. You think Puka's getting held to at least 8 receptions tonight? Still, getting held to 8 receptions is wild. It's already a better game is crazy. We've seen 3 drives. The game ends 7-3. You still gonna say that? Last game wasn't even asked. It was just a defensive shootout. Well, showdown. Can't have a defensive shootout if motherfuckers ain't putting crazy points up on the board. Kenneth Walker on the handoff. Yo, this dude is running incredibly hard today, bro. Kenneth Walker is not playing. He recognizes what's at stake here. Broncos got a chance. Seattle got that crazy-ass stadium. That's why they're the second best stadium in the playoffs for sure. I would have preferred if we was able to go make a move to go get Clint Kubiak, but it is what it is. Oh, we got a couple of cameos that came in. All right. 2nd and 5. There's a handoff. No, it's a play action. Darnold's going to throw. He's going to dump that off. He's got Barner. That's a first down. Ooh, the ball came out late. He fumbled the football, but it went out of bounds. They was able to escape with that one. That ball came out, but it went out of bounds. They did force a fumble right there, but the ball went out of bounds. They just got away with one. Seattle is lucky that wasn't in the middle of the field because that would have been very dangerous. All right, we're under halfway through this quarter. Shaheed going in motion. He's the X factor right now for the offense. There's Walker. Oh, Walker got a big time play right there. Oh, I thought he was going to pick up more. That's a good defensive tackle, but enough after a gain of 7 or 8 to put them inside Ram territory. They're inside Ram territory. Kenneth Walker is playing out of his mind. And Seahawks fans, although you're devastated that Charbonnet went down, you know Walker's incredibly capable. Walker can play very good football. All right, Darnold's going to hand it off again. Walker makes a man miss, picks up another first down. That was a hell of a juke. I want y'all to see that replay right there on that juke from Walker. He shook that man out of his doggone cleats. He might have came out his shorts too. Walker's bald, but his ankles aren't. Look at the wiggle. Look at the wiggle. Made that man touch earth. .48 was looking for the first 48. Look at that. Where were you going, sir? Ain't nothing over there. Nothing's over there. The K9 is making plays. The K9 is making plays. Oh, they got somebody over the middle of the field and said they're going to go screen. Walker again on the catch and run. Positive yardage to take it inside the 25. Bro, it's all Walker right now. It's all Walker right now. That brother balling. That brother's balling. I thought they were going to throw the ball to Shaheed, but why do that when the whole damn team is cooking? That's 6 first downs, bro. 6 first downs. Oh, that's great penetration from Verse on that pass rush, or I should just say on the pressure. He took that left tackle and put him right in his lap. Hey, I'm trying. All right. We're approaching 4 minutes over here. Keep in mind, the Rams only had 1 first down in their 2 drives. Seattle has picked up first down after first down after first down. JSN somehow able to stay in bounds on that reception and picked up about 7.5 yards. That's a great effort right there from JSN. Just don't run it into the ground. I mean, shit, at this point, they can do whatever the hell they want. The offense absolutely cooking. All right, here we go. They're going to, oh no, he's going to pass it. Darnold's going to take a shot. JSN with one hand, bro. One hand. JSN with one hand. This is spectacular, bro. This is spectacular. They absolutely cooking out there. This man is saying,
you could not live with your own failure. Where did that bring you? Back to me.
you thought you had coverage that could guard this man? Oh, I thought there was laundry on the field, but turns out that's just somebody's piece of their jersey. What a catch by JSN, bro. 1st and goal. What a catch by JSN. He didn't even need the other hand. That's a big-time play. That's a big-time play. They're marching all the way down the field. Here you go. 2nd and goal. They're inside the 10-yard line already. There's a handoff to Kenneth Walker. Jumps over a man. Gets blasted. Did he stay on his feet? Oh, but there's laundry on the field. Let's find out what the flag is for. This would be a devastating, penalty if it's on Seattle. Let's just say if it's holding, they got to back up an extra 10. That would suck. Damn. They going back. They going back. Laundry on the field. That's a flag. Laundry on the field. Yeah, that's a hold. Good call by the officials. That's a hold through and through. You can't do that. That's a backbreaker. Now you pretty much gonna throw the football here. You know what they're gonna do. They're gonna throw the football here. If you're Los Angeles, you got to be able to get a stop. Oh, there's Walker. He gets right back to the original line of scrimmage. Now it's 3rd and goal. You got options here. You got options here. Yo, this whole game has been Kenneth Walker. Well, this whole drive, sorry, it's been Kenneth Walker. K9 just been making plays left and right. I'd keep him on the field here. Good thing he's still on the field right now. Get that football into his hands because there's been nothing but positivity every time it's there. But keep an eye open for Cooper Kupp as well to attempt to make this a double-digit lead. There's the pressure. Darnold gets rid of the football to the end zone. Ooh, he was looking for Barner. Incomplete. You're not going to get a flag. Durant, no, he must have been guilty for something. Durant looking around like, oh, they didn't throw no flag. Thank the Lord. Oh, no, wait a minute. He wants offensive PI. Oh, yeah, that should have been OPI. That should have been OPI. He actually initiated contact right there. That should have been OPI. Punt it. Punt. No flag. Send in Jason Myers for what should be a chip shot field goal. What should be a chip shot field goal. 27-yard field goal attempt. Yeah, it was full extension right there. The referees didn't throw the flag. There's the field goal through the uprights, and it's good. It's a 7-point lead for the Seahawks. One quick look at the Seahawks fans.
Oh, yeah. Come on. Cha-cha now, y'all. 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 Oh, yeah. Come on.
enough of that. Chubb. Cho said, it's the tuna and marble guy from Instagram. You finally found him. Well, hello. I appreciate that. I become the tuna and marble man. Ain't that wild? I'm the tuna and marble man. Drake May has not looked good in any playoff game this season. Yeah, he hasn't. But guess what? The team winning. It's a team. It is a team. All right. The Rams able to hold them to a field goal despite both drives marching down the field with absolute ease, and the pressure is on the soon-to-be named MVP, Matthew Stafford, to make something happen. He's got to lead his offense back down the field in this NFC West NFC Championship battle. Honorable mention, Steph Curry car. Don't bring that up. Steph Curry car. Did get the W on that treadmill, even though nobody was inside the driver's seat. The winner of this game will be Super Bowl champion, barring injuries, in your opinion. So do I. I share the same sentiment. Man, cancel that Pro Bowl game bullshit, bro. Cancel the Pro Bowl. The Pro Bowlers should be all of the All-Pros, and that's it. Old Fido said, what time do the Steelers play? Oh, they're playing right now in Cancun. They're playing right now in Cancun with all the other 30 teams. Pardon me, 29 teams that are there. We're just waiting to see who's going to join us from this game. Everybody's playing a free-for-all. Decent return across to the 35-yard line. Here come the Rams. We probably got 2 more snaps in the quarter. Probably about 2 more snaps in the quarter. You got 2 condom helmets on the offensive line. They making noise. You could hear them from here. Rams have only ran 8 plays. Their third drive of this game, Nakua going in motion. Kyron Williams gets his handoff. Where's he going? Gain of about 3. And we got 1 more play in the quarter. Callum said, you missed the old Pro Bowl. I do too. I do too. I missed the Pro Bowl a lot. It's just not the same anymore. It's some bullshit now. It's some bullshit now. Final play of the quarter, barring an incompletion. Here we go. What do you got, Stafford? What do you got? 2nd and 6 is a handoff to Williams. That's a big time first down up the gut to midfield. First down up the gut to midfield. You thought you was going to stop him?
You'll do nothing. You'll do fucking nothing. Not one of you will do nothing. Get the fuck out of here.
And through 15 minutes, it's a 10-3 game. That's a great run. That's a great run. That's a great one. Yeah, Sean Payton is in Cancun right now. Sean Payton in Cancun right now. And they telling them,
get back in the kitchen.
This is live on Fox. This is live on Fox. When was the last good Pro Bowl? I can't remember. What was it, 2018? There was a Pro Bowl game that came down to the wire. It was like in the 4th quarter, it actually was competitive. But I can't remember. You missed a Pro Bowl after the Super Bowl? Yeah, I missed that too. When you had all the stars is out. But the Pro Bowl, like literally, I'm very curious if they make money on tickets, because I can promise you they don't. Then again, I'm curious if the NFL turns a profit on tickets sold. I'd have to Google and search the information to see if they actually make a profit on tickets sold. Because they're probably in the green on merchandise, but I'm curious if they're making bread off products sold. Pro Bowl is ass. Pro Bowl is ass. Do I chew tobacco? No. Two Pro Bowls, one at the beginning of the year. I disagree with that. I don't think there should be a Pro Bowl at all. If they're not going to compete, it serves no purpose, and it doesn't make sense to have it like the NBA in the middle of the season. That's ridiculous. They should have never left Hawaii. I agree. But I don't know if it was something with Aloha Stadium, if it's something that happened in that retrospect, or maybe they lost the rights or whatever the case is. But the moment they left Hawaii, and then it was during Super Bowl 44, I believe, was the first time that they ever had, the Pro Bowl before, the Super Bowl. And it was downhill from there. It was all downhill from there. All right. Here we go. They're now at midfield. 1st and 10, fresh set of downs. Nakua going in motion. They're going to try a jet sweep. Ooh, great tackle right there. Damn, his helmet got taken off and shit. Bro, the Seahawks is juiced up, but Puka Nakua is enjoying the contact. That's a hell of a goddamn tackle right there. Aura, what's going on? Yeah, Aloha Stadium condemned. Shit. All right, 2nd and 6 here. Oh, he's got a man over the middle. Good catch by Davante Adams, and the old man is going to go off running. Big time first down inside the 25. Unk still got it. Unk still got it. Unk still got it. Boston said, my brother in Christ, as Pat fan, let me say, deplorable, reprehensible, absolutely debaucherous game in Mile High. We must be better. I mean, you also got to take into account how good Denver's defense just so happens to be. But one way or another, you guys got the job done, and for another game, you got 60 minutes to win it all. So congratulations to your Patriots. 1st and 10, Davante Adams comes off the field. Kyron Williams on the handoff. Can he get outside? No, he can't. He's taken down. You like watching lineman foot race? Adams not that old at all. But unfortunately, in this generation of sports, evidently once you play about like 4 years, now you unk. OG don't even exist no more. Now you just straight up unk. There was somebody who turned 25 in the chat. Somebody said, damn, unk. I said, what? At 25? Bro, what are we doing? Stafford looking for Adams. That pass broken up, incomplete. And a 3rd down coming up once again. Despite a magnificent start to the drive, they find themselves needing a 3rd down conversion. Oh, that should have been a flag. That should have been a flag. That's not only pass interference, that's illegal contact. The referees missed one. There should have been laundry on the field on that play. Stafford's going to throw again. Oh, he's in trouble. He's going down. That ball is out. They're going to have to settle for a field goal. Referees completely missed that PI. Because Adams was getting molested. The referees missed the PI. That's a damn shame. Oh, that is a face mask. That's 2 bad calls the referee missed there. PI on the last drive, a face mask right there on the sack. Refs had 2 misses on that drive. The refs had 2 misses on that drive. They're going to have to settle for a Fat Mavis field goal. 50-yard field goal. Got it. And it's a 4-point game again. Yeah, they missed the face mask. They missed the PI. No flag. No flag. Referees is swallowing their whistle. They said, we're not throwing the flags today. They said, we are not throwing the flags out today. Meanwhile, the Rams fans are like, Neuro, what's going on? Nuno said, nah, 27 is big bro. Golly. Unfortunately, those don't exist in conversation now. Rams fan want to see the referees get involved, but they're not. They want the officials to come into the game, but they're not. The snowstorm you're in is BS. Where are you located, Little Mike? The snow hitting y'all hard? You think he initially gets the face mask, but it looked like he twists the shoulder pad. Whatever the case is, that's back-to-back plays. The officials missed one. The Rams have to settle for 3. Algie said, how do you watch the game? It is on Fox at the moment. But need the link to the game. Turn on your ad block. All right. As a Seahawks fan, you see nothing wrong. Not a problem. If you turn a blind eye when it happens in favor of your team, you create a scenario where you cannot turn a blind eye when it happens against your team. That's why you got to be fair across the board. Because things always come back around. It may not happen now, but it can happen
Mr.
later.
2 just resubscribed for 22 months. Yeah, Triple P in the building.
Mr. GH2 in the building. What's going on, family? Deep Green. VO. Platoon said the refs are on some heel shit during this game. Well, because I saw some Rams fans in 2018 that were saying, oh, no, it wasn't pass interference that happened in the NFC Championship. All right. Then all of a sudden, why the refs not throwing the flag? Aaron Donald's getting held. Well, I'm not saying the officials have that in mind, but if you don't mind when things are going in your favor, you can't all of a sudden talk about refs when they're not going in your favor. You got to be fair through and through. Smith and Jigba on the reception already marching them down the field. Hey, the Rams better get their defense together, bro. Seattle's offense is firing on all cylinders. They're firing on all cylinders. They balling right now. They are balling right now. Or imagine a no call is why Seattle loses the Super Bowl. Wouldn't that be wild? All right. Oh, my God. Darnold fumbled the football. He got a drop on the ball. They losing yardage right there. And thank you very much for just falling on the ball. Use your head. I bet Jared Stidham would have tried to scoop it up and pick it up and run. Jared Stidham, dumbass, would have picked up the ball and tried to go and run. Boston put 5 on it, said, you said it earlier. Absolutely deplorable game today. We must be better. SSG put 5 on, say, hey, Rams, sucks to have a missed PI in the NFC Championship, doesn't it? Hashtag justice for 2018. All right, 2nd and 19 over here after the loss of yardage. Damn, Darnold goes down on the sack. All of that positive yardage they had, they just lost it. All of the positive yardage they had, they just lost it. Back-to-back plays, the Rams come to play, albeit the first one, they really had nothing to do with it. It was just a terrible snap. But nonetheless, here they are. They went on that rush, and it's 3rd and 27. It's 3rd and 27. They're just going to hand the ball off. Hell of a play. A 4 and out. You get a first down on first down, and then a whole lot of nothing afterwards. Oh, boy, Chris Schuler, what could have been, huh? Clint Kubiak, what could have been? Instead, we hire Mike McCarthy. Sit him pass the ball like he's an NBA skills challenge. Ain't that the truth? But he don't know what the fuck he was out there doing. Methodical said that you're trapped at work. How are you trapped at work? The snow started once you got to work. He muffed the punt, but he falls back on top of it. Homie was about to turn into a Kyle Williams real quick. By the way, I've always said social media never forgives. Go to Kyle Williams' Instagram when he uploads highlights from when he was when he played for the 49ers. Folks is still in the comment section saying, fuck you, you cost us the Super Bowl in 2011. Legitimately. Just like I said before, Nate Robinson got slept by Jake Paul when? 2018, 2019? You'll still see Nate upload a post. They uploading Jake Paul gifts in the chat. They don't let people forget. They don't let people forget. It's V-Rix. Said, yo, Adonis, what's up? Did I see the announcement yesterday? Dragon Ball Super is returning. We back, baby. Yes, I saw somebody in the chat mentioned it yesterday during the stream. Rams special teams is buns, except for that punter. Yeah, they've struggled all season long. And wouldn't it be wild if they struggled again? Yep. Dragon Ball Super coming back. What are y'all thoughts on the Jason and Adam 22 fight? I made a video about it. Notification never got sent to you, unfortunately. YouTube is not my friend. Eli was tough in the NFC Championship. He played well. But Kyle Williams was ultimately the difference maker. You muffed the punt and you put the Giants within what? The 30-yard line? SSG put 5 on it, said Dragon Ball Super. Beerus, Battle of the Gods Reboot 2026. And Moral Arc is or Saga is in 2027. All right. All right, here we go. Rams get the ball back after finally getting a stop on offense. Let's see what they got. They're pinned inside their own 15-yard line. There's the handoff. Kyron Williams on the carry. Picks up 7 yards here. Cool, bro. But 2-1 said these Thanksgiving leftovers hitting right now. Thanksgiving leftovers. Thanksgiving left. J-Rock for 5-1 said, please crash out on Art and Omar Khan tonight. As you see the camera cut to Shula. Well, I mean, they also cut to Kubiak as well. I'll have something to say about him. We're approaching midway through the second quarter, ladies and gentlemen. Hand off to Corum. That's a first down. Damn, one of the Rams offense. Damn. Both offensive linemen hit the hay just as the play was ending. Meet Jesus after eating Thanksgiving leftovers in January? You going to hell. All right. We're approaching 8 minutes left to go here in the second quarter. Bram, this game is flying by. This game is flying by. Long possessions. First downs. Corum on the carry, able to get about 6 here. I said 6, 5. Unlimited diarrhea. Deep freeze mold. Imagine it was just hanging out on the countertop. You thought it was still the first quarter? Oh no. Oh no. It is the second quarter. First down, Parkinson. First down, Parkinson. They're moving the chains. Heaven ain't got no room for the Thanksgiving food. Ain't that the truth? Especially going up there with the bubble guts. St. Peter sending your ass back down. Here we go. Under 7 minutes left to go here. Here comes the pass rush. Stafford's going to take a shot down the middle of the field. He's got Puka Nacua in between 4 Seattle Seahawks. First down. What a catch. Puka Nacua able to get down there. Hey, yo, this man just poked him right there in the damn butt cheek. They wanted a push off. They're not going to get it because it wasn't full extension. He did initiate contact, but the referees rarely throw the flag there. Booty tap is crazy. Tom Brady needs to relax. Hand off to Corum. He ain't going nowhere. Bro, you got bodies flying back and forth in this game, son. They are incredibly physical in this game. How many real Rams fans will show up in Santa Clara? Whoever wins in the NFC is going to have an overwhelming amount of support out in the Super Bowl. However, given the Patriots dynasty, you have a lot of New England fans that exist out there as well. Because you know how bandwagons work. Handoff. Blake Corum got outside. That's a first down and more. He's inside to the 25-yard line. Big time carry right there from Blake Corum. He's not foreign to championship games. Won a national championship with the Michigan Wolverines. Hell of a carry. Big time first down. Let the bodies hit the floor indeed. Fingers near the hole is crazy. Come on now. We need to go into detail like that. Kyron Williams, gain of a couple. And they're in field goal range again. Bro, there's nothing but winning offense thus far in this game. You had a couple of drives that resulted in points, but punts, but outside of that, everything else has reduced points. Somebody tell the defense to stand up. Somebody got to make a play on D. Somebody got to make a play on D. 2nd and 8. Going outside, he's got Nakua. There's the catch. He's going to set up a 3rd and 1. And he gets out of bounds. Not enough for the first down, but he gets out of bounds. No, I think because of the contact, the clock is going to continue to run. Aren't majority of the Rams fans in St. Louis? The diehards, yeah. But because whenever you go to Los Angeles for those games, they're not really out. But because of the Rams' success post 2020, once Stafford showed up and you had a team that was relatively competitive, you're actually breeding new Rams fans. So they out there. There's the handoff. Kyron Williams, 1st down and more. Bro, Seattle will get this ball back because now the Rams are far along. But, bro, this is what? The 6th drive of this game? They exchanged 3 total drives. Bro, they are eating the time of possession, both these teams.
Gotcha, bitch.
This is the 7th
Miranda
drive of this game. You
is
had a
now
3 and out.
following.
Then you had a couple of 3 and outs, and every other drive had been incredibly lengthy. Incredible. Oh, a timeout is coming in. A timeout from Sean McVay. First timeout of the half. Is that an eye? Oh, yeah, that is the eyeball. I'm not eating no fish eyeball. It's LA, so if the Rams go, there's going to be a lot of celebrities saying they've been Rams fans since Jared Goff years. Oh, 100%. There's going to be a lot of regular fans saying they've been fans since the Goff days. They're going to be saying, yeah, man, I love this team since Kurt Warner. When they were in St. Louis? The Rams were in St. Louis? I've always been a Rams fan. You know how this goes. All right, Seattle fans trying to make no... Damn. That's a great green coat. All right. 2:41 on the clock. If there's a penalty, the Seahawks might not actually have an opportunity to see this football back. There's a handoff to Corum. Positive yardage. He's going to get stopped. They're most likely going to let this go all the way down to the 2-minute warning. I'd let this go down to the 2-minute warning. All right. Okay. One came in here spamming 6s. You out of here, buddy. All right, Nakua going in motion. You know they're not snapping the football. You know they're not snapping the football. There's still plenty of Rams fans in St. Louis. Oh, 100% they're still out there. It's not as if they would just stop being fans. I think they should have never left St. Louis, but I understand why they did. Will I be at DreamCon again? I'm working on it. I'm working on it. You've been a Rams fan since Jared Verse? Crazy. You might as well just keep that to yourself. But all right. This game is going to be offensive. We already knew that. And thus far, we've seen nothing but offense as they march down the field. Both quarterbacks have been sacked, but for the most part, it's been an offensive game. Rams have had one more drive than Seattle, and Seattle gets the football to start this second half. So if you're Los Angeles, you kind of want to have a touchdown right now to take the lead because Seattle, who has all 3 timeouts, They can get a 2-for-1 right now. You get a score, then you get the football to start the next half.
Gotcha, bitch.
Pick_Junior is now
Take the
following.
Cardinals back to St. Louis. Arizona doesn't seem to care. I disagree. But I think Arizona just needs, when Arizona's winning football, I think they have a good turnout. But when they're losing, it's bad. All right. We come back from commercial break following this TurboTax commercial. By the way, if you guys haven't already, click the scan the QR code right here. Download the Underdog app. Use the promo code Adonis. We already got a W in the AFC Championship. Hoping to get a W here in the NFC Championship. Let me actually check to see where I'm at over on Underdog right now. Let me see if I jumped into first place. I am currently winning. I'm up by 2 points on my opponent. I've got Puka, JSN, Devontae Adams, Kyron Williams. He's got Kenneth Walker, Sam Darnold, Matthew Stafford, and Colby Parkinson. Let's see what happens. 2nd and 8, 2-minute warning. They got a man in motion. Stafford's going to throw. He's got a man. There's Kyron Williams all alone. Touchdown. Rams. Ooh, is that for me? Yes, it is. I got Kyron Williams. He has Matthew Stafford, so he's going to get 4 points on the touchdown pass, but I'm going to get 6 there on the score. That should keep me in the lead by 4 points. Meanwhile, in my other one-on-one league, I am down by 7 points. But, ooh, yeah, I have Stafford. He has Williams. He's going to get points on Williams. I'm going to get points from Stafford. I'm still going to remain in second place over there. But nonetheless, the Rams have their first lead today. TMB Patuan said still a lot of Rams fans from their first in LA. Oh, 110%. They wouldn't have left. Mevins boots it through the uprights, and it's good. And a kudos to the Rams ownership, Sean McVay, their GM, and everybody over there, because they literally sacrificed everything, bringing everybody there to win in 2021. Then it was pretty much the assumption, like, all right, you're going to essentially tank and struggle and go through a terrible phase. They end up drafting Puka Nacua, which was a diamond in the fucking rough. They had a down season and then immediately bounced back. Aaron Donald retires, and you're like, all right, well, I guess it's over. They get Nacua and Verse in the same draft. The same draft. And here they are with an opportunity to go back to the Super Bowl. That's what happens when you got a good front office. Everybody and their mama thought it was over, but it's not. What is Underdog? Hold on, playoff football is officially here, and Underdog is still giving out gifts, because for all new members who sign up with my code Adonis, ADONIS, not only can you play $5 and get $75 in bonus funds, they're still giving out a gimme pick, and this weekend they've got 3 for you. So that is where Underdog is at. So make sure that you guys scan the QR code on the screen, or if you're watching on YouTube or Facebook, click the link down in my description, download the Underdog app, use the promo code Adonis. And the Super Bowl is going to be big money. I am looking forward to it. It's going to be a good time. Boogeyman, put 5 on it. So how do I feel that the Pats made the Super Bowl and Pittsburgh hired Mike McCarthy? I'll make a video about that later. Regarding Mike McCarthy. But as for the Patriots making the Super Bowl, congratulations. Job not finished, though. Job not finished, though. You hear a Terry Crews commercial. It's time to gamble and lose. Hey, that's crazy. Let's go gambling. I can still use the mic meet. Yeah, I can. It's just instead of for Tomlin, it's for McCarthy. I'm just shocked that they ended up going with McCarthy. I thought they wouldn't actually hire anybody until at least after the Super Bowl. But it was a verbal commitment. So a piece of me holds out hope that maybe they can go and deny him, but it's not going to happen. He's a Pittsburgh guy. All right. We shall see. The Rams take the lead. Seattle's going to get the ball back. And remember, they get the ball to start the second half. So Seattle can get a 2-for-1 here on this drive. They can get a 2-for-1 here on this drive. All right. I don't know what Gronk is doing over there. Neither do I know what the hell Michael Strahan's doing. Brother's got no rhythm. I knew a guy who used to party with Gronk in college. Said Gronk is a fucking trip. I'm like, well, I can tell. All right, here we go. There's a handoff to Kenneth Walker. He's able to go and get positive yardage. Offensive lineman done got in the way. Get your ass out the way, Lucas. I need it.
Ninja
just
Pants
subscribed.
82
I
just
appreciate you.
subscribed.
All right, 2nd and 9 right now. They got a motion, man. That's JSN. Backed up inside their own 40-yard line. They're at the 37. Darnold's going to throw. Here comes the pass rush. Get rid of the football. Passes ricocheted off the hands of Cooper Kupp and incomplete. Good defense right there. Oh, keep in mind, both these teams happen to have a man who's named after a player in the NBA Hall of Fame. Durant, but his first name is
Kobe.
Then for Seattle, they got Bryant, and his first name is
Kobe.
We got two
Kobe.
in this game. I said we got two
Kobe.
in this game. We got a motion man going outside. Empty set formation right now for Darnold. If they bring pressure, they better hope nobody gets through. Darnold's able to find his man, but he turned around too late. Incomplete. They're going to have to punt. Oh, Lord. A failure of a drive for the Seattle Seahawks, and they're going to have to punt. That's absolutely brutal. Pass incomplete there on the 3rd down. Mans ain't turning around in time. That would have been a surefire 1st down. Football hit him right there in the bicep. Football hit him right there in the bicep. He didn't turn around in time. That's a goddamn shame. Now they off tempo. Ain't that the truth? And the Rams have all the momentum. There should have been a flag for holding. There should have been a flag for holding. Move him up 10 yards. There was a hold right there. Move him up 10 yards. There was a hold right there by the kicking team. Low key, make him kick it again. Make him kick it again. Make him punt it again. I'd accept the penalty. Timeout. Who used the timeout? Yeah, that was a hold right there by 41. Homie was hugging him. Homie was hugging him. He prevented the block punt because I was going to get a block. That was a big-time hold. Oh, Lord. Hey, Seattle played magnificent in that first quarter. Second quarter, it's been straight. Ass. Second quarter has been ass. They've been held without points. Without points. Ass. What is going on? Somebody gonna need to wake up. If you're Seattle, you cannot allow points here. You cannot allow points here. That was crazy. That was crazy. The booty edit. Well, there it was. Where's Cooper Kupp when you need him? Cooper Kupp got to play. He got to wake up and show up. What's going on, Chiquita? How's it going? How many people are hoping for the Super Bowl rematch? I mean, it's going to be a Super Bowl rematch no matter who wins. It's going to be a Super Bowl rematch no matter who wins. If you're the Rams, you kind of want to see New England because they beat your organization twice. If you're Seattle, you want to see New England because they prevented you from getting a dynasty. The biggest difference is it's not Belichick and Brady that's on the sideline. You're playing against a whole different generation. I guess for the Rams, the only positive is at least Mike Vrabel was on the sideline when you lost in 2001, so at least you can prevent him. But you still got a game that got to get finished. Yes, because they didn't run the ball, just like Atlanta. They lost because they didn't run the ball. All right, here we go. Handoff, Kyron Williams. They ran the ball and they picked up 5. All right. As they continue to move down the field here, they got 2 timeouts. Don't need to use any right now. 2nd and 5. Oh, Davante Adams is open. He's not going that way. Instead, tries to get it to Puka, and he gets locked up. That was a bad decision. He should have never threw that one outside to Puka. He had Davante. Davante ran a magnificent route. I hope they show the replay of Davante Adams' route. Davante ran a magnificent route. Oh, my Lord. They didn't throw it. He didn't throw it to him. Jesse put 8 on it and said, what do I think of the idea if Stafford retires, the Rams make a play for Joe Burrow? If they have the capital to go and make it happen, why not? If I'm them, I wouldn't want to take the risk of trying to see if maybe you draft somebody or something. I try to make a lateral move. Here we go, 3rd and 5, and looks like there's laundry on the field. There's no play. I think a timeout came. Yeah, the Rams used their 2nd timeout. The Rams used their 2nd timeout. Good call by McVay. Mans was about to be in trouble. But the Seattle Seahawks are trailing by 3 in their own stadium. So they've got to make sure they can go and bounce back and not lose at home like the Broncos did earlier. For shame on them. Michael Irvin, please talk to the Seattle faithful.
So listen to everybody. Nobody believes in you. What are you prepared to do about it? Don't let no one come into your house, take your meal, do what you need to do today. I'm not nervous. I'm just telling you.
Here we go. 3rd and 5 for Los Angeles. They're only going to bring, Seattle doesn't bring more, and pass is broken up. Emma Warry played a hell of a goddamn play right there. 3 is making plays left and right. He's making plays left and right. That's a bad play call. He threw it to the only guy who was actually in a position to make a play, but that's a bad play call. Bo, would I play better in the snow? I guess we'll have to find out on Madden. Payne said you got off the walking pad 15 minutes ago at the end of the 2-minute warning. Well, and time is still moving, right? It was a very fast first half, and then suddenly the last 2 minutes has felt incredibly slow. Kenta, what's going on? It's really a shame for Denver because Sean Payton, I would hope that they're questioning him about his decision to go for it on 4th down with a backup quarterback from the 14-yard line, where it would have been a 33-yard field goal. Actually, it would have been a 31-yard field goal. Shorter than an extra point. Now that I think about it, should have took the points. Yes, I'm still eating because I have some crab that I'm consuming at the moment. And it is taking some time to be able to break through. Sounds like something Stefanski would do. Well, now he gets a chance to go hang out with him in Cancun. This postseason has been go for it instead of points 110%. 110%. When you keep hustling to try to go and get all this excess points, or pardon me, trying to go and get all this conversions and shit, look what happens. Take the points. If it's presented to you to go and take the points, take the goddamn points. But no, they don't listen. They don't listen. All right, here we go. Remember, Seattle has a chance for a 2-for-1 right now. If they go down the field and they get points right now, they are getting an opportunity to get the football back to open up the second half as they receive the football first. They got 3 timeouts remaining, too. Time to see what Seattle can do. You know they're going to have to air it out over here. Their first 2 drives, 19 plays, 137 yards, and a touchdown and field goal. Their last 2 drives, 7 yards, no points. Here comes the rush. Oh, boy, Darnold over the right. Got him. JSN with the reception, first down. Big time play. Big time play. Hey, Darnold looked like he was back with the New York Jets on that pass. I don't know why he threw that ball. I don't know why he threw that ball. Hey, Seattle fans, you better be hyped that fucking went incomplete. That was about to be a pick all the way. That was about to be a pick all the way. That was about to be very bad. That was about to be very bad. That was a bad pass. That was about to be a pick all the way. That was a bad pass, bro. That was a bad pass. I don't know why he threw that. That was a terrible read. He is bugging right now. Darnold better go back and look to go deep. All right, there you go. You got a chance. JSN is there. Hell of a pass and catch. Huge first down. He hung that up and waited to make an adjustment from Smith and Jigba. That's a big time play. What a route. What a route. Oh, my God. Beautiful route. Beautiful route. He made up for that terrible pass. He made up for that terrible pass. That's a hell of a pass, but even better route. Even better route. And now they're in field goal range, but you know they want more. Why is Kenneth Walker off the field here? Have Kenneth Walker on the field. He's been making plays all day. I don't care if you don't want to hand him the football off, but have him out there. Walker has been making plays all day. Stop being a John Harbaugh. You got a 1st and 10 here. Timeout, 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 timeout. You got 2 timeouts left. You can use one here. JSN's on a Larry Fitzgerald type run. Well, not necessarily, because he only had that one game in the playoffs. If he was coming out of the wild card, then we could say that. You only have a game and essentially a half of production. Fitzgerald had the benefit of having 4 games. But JSN's off to a hell of a doggone start. Last game he had, what was it? 96 yards? No, pardon me. Last game, how many? Where is it? Last game he had 84 yards against San Francisco. No, the playoff game he had 19 yards. No, he had a touchdown, 19. Yeah, no, not even close. Damn, it's a false start. False start on the offense. False start on the offense. Larry had the best playoff run in your life for a wide receiver. Yes, he does. He had like 500 yards in 4 games. First and goal, Darnold. JSN was out of bounds. Damn, look at the height. He's out of bounds. Larry never dropped the pass. He had glue on his hands or something. Shit. There's a very good catch radius. NBC, I believe, is covering the Super Bowl this year. Oh my God. Man's got a pancake. End zone wide open. JSN. Touchdown. Magnificent pass rush, but it did not matter. JSN with the touchdown, and Seattle takes the lead. Seattle takes the lead. That's how you respond.
So listen to everybody. Nobody believes in you. What are you prepared to do about it? Don't let no one come into your house, take your meal, do what you need to do today. I'm not nervous. I'm just telling you.
Great play call. Great play call. Left him alone. And now Seattle regains the lead, and the 2-for-1 is underway. The 2-for-1 is underway. That's how you start. Or I should say, that's how you finish a drive and finish a half. All right. They came out here to play, bro. Turn on the goddamn Miz theme song. They came to play. Darnold finds JSN for the score. Let me go check on my underdog. Where are we at? I think I might have just lost the lead in one of the underdog. Yeah, I might have lost the lead in one of the underdogs. No, this one I'm absolutely dominating. The one in which I have Jackson Smith-Njigba, Puka Nacua, Kyron Williams, Davante Adams. I am destroying my opponent right now. I'm up by 18 points on that one. And then on the other one, I am behind. They have JSN. Darnold gave me some points. I have Puka, Stafford, Cooper Kupp, who's giving me absolutely nothing. I am trailing over there. Then on this one, I am down by 15. They have Williams, Walker. So how am I behind this much? What's going on? Oh, Jackson Smith-Njigba should have gave me some additional points. Oh, I don't think they calibrated this just yet. Yeah, I don't think they calibrated it just yet. I'm still behind. But then again, they only have, well, they have Puka Nacua, Kyron Williams, Kenneth Walker. I have Stafford, Smith-Njigba, Davante Adams, Kobe Parkinson. So we'll see what's going to happen. They're most likely just going to take a knee and go to the half right here. But I'm up by one. I'm up by one. All right. That's a touchdown for Seattle. There's no way they're actually going to take a shot here. They're gonna throw. Stafford's gonna throw over the middle. He's got Tyler Higbee. Just go down. Tries a spin move. I think they're gonna take a timeout right now. Los Angeles gonna take a timeout right now with 8 seconds remaining. Real Gaming Demand said your messages get read sometimes, and so do other people. Don't do Chiseled like that. He isn't like other streamers. What do you mean? Where's that coming from? All right. Did I see your tweet, J Money Jep? No, I haven't been on Twitter since yesterday, if you will. Weather is messing everything up. You can't get out your driveway to the store. Yeah, I mean, they did say it was fixing to be a blizzard. Better off using your legs. Now, it depends on where you're located. Depends on where you're located. But all right. Here we go. 8 seconds. They use the timeout. They're at the 41-yard line, and a timeout's coming in from Seattle. They're going to use their last timeout of the half as well. Both teams, no timeouts. If you're the Rams, you got to get down the field and get out of bounds to give Bevis an opportunity to kick a field goal here. You can't use the middle of the field because you only have no timeouts remaining, so you don't have anything that's remaining there. Gabriel said, a guy said that I read messages with the donations attached. I do read messages with the donations attached. Oh, you said I just read the message with donations attached. I must be a new subscriber or new viewer, because that'd be insane. Nonetheless, Dong in the building. What's going on? Said, hope all has been well. Got to get Team Gold together. Ain't that the truth? We taking way too many L's. Way too many L's. Got to bounce back, Team Gold. Let's go. All right, 8 seconds remaining here in the half. The 12's making all kinds of noise. 3-man rush. Stafford's going to run. Oh, he's not going to get there in time. He's not going to get out of bounds in time. The ball came out, but he was already down by contact. This man don't hear the whistle. He don't hear the whistle. Homie's running, but he's already down by contact. He's already down by contact, bro. You could go all the way to the damn... You could go all the way to the locker room. 17-13 lead here at the break. Isaiah said, what's going on? Hope all is well. You're currently being buried alive with all the snow in Toronto. Absolutely insane over there. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Hopefully, you got the salt to make sure that you can. Oh, what an eye! Seahawk eyes blink very weird. It's like it goes sideways. That's kind of disturbing. Yeah, solid game thus far. Sierra said, "I read everything. Might not read it aloud, but I clearly read it. Well, certainly read it." Matt said, off the wall question. Who would people forgive first, OJ or Ray Caruth? OJ was so much more high profile. You won't get a forgiveness there. A lot of people don't even fucking know about Ray Caruth. But to be quite honest with you, the answer would end up being OJ. Because you at least have a bit of plausible deniability that exists over there, and an element that, well, he was proven, or I should say he was proven not guilty. Ray Caruth's situation, he was guilty. So technically, OJ's the answer. Or I should say OJ wasn't proven not guilty, he was proven innocent. OJ's the answer. Ray Caruth's case is just a little bit of a different situation. Hello, Twitter world. Yours truly, yes, indeed. And unfortunately, that's him now in the afterlife. Hello, Afterlife world. You basically wrote a book admitting that you did it. Well, technically, if he did it, I'm of the conspiracy that potentially it could have been his son and he just covered for him. Because let's just say, fast forward however years, how many years it's going to be, when his son's on his deathbed and he confesses, yeah, it was actually me. And my pops just covered for me and took the blow as any good father would. Let me take that back. His words, as any good father would. Then what? You know? But that's neither here nor there. Who's this? Oh, that's not me. I don't know what that is. Where's his son anyway? No idea. Game is so more exciting than the last one because you're seeing offense. You must not like defensive football. Misfit said, Adonis, I want to thank you for the entertainment recently in dark times, but you are a bright spot. I appreciate that. Much love. But it is indeed halftime, ladies and gentlemen. It is indeed halftime. Let me go take this. I should put this plate in the garbage here. Here as halftime begins, and then, of course, you know, we got to walk in the second half. But so far, very, very solid first half from the Rams and the Seahawks as Seattle leads 17-13. Both these teams had a lead in this game. Seattle just took it back. Total yardage, Seattle has 239 to the Rams 204. 6 drives to 5. Seattle scored on 3 of their drives. The Rams have scored on 3 of their drives as well. Through the air, it's Seattle with 201, and the Rams on the ground outgaining Seattle 88-38. Only penalties in this game have been coming from the home team. Through the air, Sam Darnold 12 of 18, 208, and a TD. Meanwhile, Stafford 8 of 15, 125, and a TD.
Gotcha, bitch.
Kyron Williams
Robert
scored it
Stack,
for the
68
Rams.
is now following.
And it was Jackson Smith-Njigba who scored it for the Seahawks. But on the ground, the touchdown early in the game came from Kenneth Luke Skywalker III. So we shall see how things are going to play out in the second half in maybe about 10 minutes or so. But it will be a very interesting conclusion to this game. But we got a lot of football left to be played. And I am looking forward to it. Ireland, beautiful country, always wanted to retire there. Okay, nice. That would be nice. All right, here's Adam 22 versus Jason Love again as I get ready to put this here in the garbage.
Do you have any hatred towards Jason coming into the fight? Because...
No, I don't got no grudge against Jason. You know, our family has made millions of dollars off of that big-ass dick of his. So.
Whoa! Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Hold My Nugget Studios once again, where Adam 22 takes on the man who fucked his wife as Jason Love goes one-on-one with the Cuckosaurus Rex in a boxing match to complete the humiliation ritual.
Round 1, fight!
Straight out the gate, Cup 22 checks the jab. Jason Love's scalp looking extra shiny. He's going to use that Vaseline on Adam 22's wife later.
Come here!
Right hand got him changing position like J Love did to his wife. Fight back!
Uppercut!
Oh! He piped your wife on camera with your approval. You can't throw a punch? Adam's defenses is weaker than a condom in a sorority. You about to get blacked. Adam's getting pounded in there. Jason got him on his knees like he did his wife.
Guilty? I'll fucking do it again.
It's up to you. Do you want to continue or not?
Come here!
Why are you running?
Finish him!
Falcon punch!
I want to have sex with your wife. I quit!
It is all over!
Wait a minute, the match is over. Adam 22 doesn't make it back to his feet. He didn't even last as long as his wife. That's insane. The whole household got fucked by the same guy.
I'll fucking do it again.
Because that wasn't shit. No, for real. I thought it was going to be a lot more even. It turns out he was the better man. He's just as strong as he looks.
Lena, was this nigga better in the ring or better in bed?
Better in bed.
Look at this man's face. Absolutely pathetic.
home, baby. I missed him. Let's never fight again.
That fight was what part of the game is this? Homie stepped into the ring fighting against a man who fucked his wife and got piped just like she did. To make matters worse, he ain't even throw a punch. Jason Love was throwing hands like he was fighting for his freedom. Meanwhile, Adam was just taking it like this was being streamed on OnlyFans. It's as if his controller had an analog stick with no buttons. Ants would put up a better fight in the ring than this man. Have you no shame? Jason Love probably in there smelling like your wife coochie. Buddy on tape, got your wife biting the sheets and you volunteered to take the same punishment she did? He's a first ballot Hall of Fame cock. Don't you recognize the internet's forever? Your daughter's gonna grow up and get teased for her mother being a hoe. And her daddy getting beat by the same guy who fucked her. He might be the first person to go through a humiliation ritual he set up himself, and he's enjoying every second of it. I wouldn't be surprised if he put money on himself to lose. Streets is saying he cream pied your wife. And you let him do the same shit to you? Gotta be one of the most pathetic outing of boxing I've ever seen. What is even to be gained by this? I know he believes all publicity is good publicity, but damn, only people with a humiliation kink would be into this. Do you know what kind of man you got to be for somebody to look you in your eye and say,
"Does y'all bet still stand?" He get your wife if he want after the fight.
Lena, was this nigga better in the ring or better in bed?
Better in bed.
He's unlocked a new level of masochism. Every man has got to have a code. In the case of Adam 22,
the lie detector determined that was a lie.
We're living in such a weird timeline. He stroked your wife raw and proceeded to beat you to the white meat. Everything I know about this couple has been against my will. Your winner and soon-to-be stepdaddy, Jason Love.
That's my man.
Rumor has it she got on top of him because Jason Love's sweat was still on him.
You filthy motherfucker!
Nasty bitch.
Send his goofy ass to the shadow realm.
Snake, are you okay? Snake? Snake!
Hey, I appreciate you watching the entire video. Make sure to hit the subscribe button and the like button on the way out. All right. There it is for Adam 22. Second half getting ready to get started. Second half getting ready to get started, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh, it's going to be a good second half of football. I am thoroughly looking forward to it. Peyton talking about run that back. Oh, I know exactly what you was referencing. I know exactly what you was referencing. You freaky frog. You're a freaky frog. I know exactly what you was referencing. Man's a freaky frog. Oh, Stephon Diggs was crying? Somebody said dudes who've been living wrong all their life is getting good shit. They about to put on a shiesty. Listen, not for nothing. I've said this before. Low key, I don't even say low key because it's kind of high key. You get taught when you're young, depending on, I guess, your upbringing, right? You get taught when you're young, you do the right thing. Oftentimes, you should be rewarded for it. You know what, unfortunately, social media has done? Now, this isn't necessarily to Stephon Diggs' case, but you know what social media has done? You can see the absolute worst people on the planet live carefree.
Then you sell it.
Live spectacular. Now, albeit, you don't see what happens outside of what's being uploaded. But man, there's some folks who it's like, yo, I've been doing everything by the book. I ain't never do nobody wrong. I've been doing everything right. Nothing in life is going good for you. But the worst person you know, and it don't seem like anything's gonna go up, and you want some, yo, ain't no ways. I kid you not for nothing. Not for nothing, bro. Man, listen. Now, albeit, exactly, Sierra, albeit, you can sit there and you tell yourself, man, you know, they're going to get theirs. Things are going to even out. You just be looking at your wallet like, yo, when? Karma going to come around and collect. When? So, listen, that's why I tell people, hey, just have tunnel vision. Because I'm telling you right now, man, there's some people you're like, man, they're going to go and fall off. They never did. You're going to spend your life sick forever. Looking at the next man and woman, son. I'm telling you. Job for 5-1 said Drake May in the Super Bowl before Josh Allen is embarrassing him. Jaloski for 5-1 said Hawks, let's keep that same energy except for you, Cup. You need a different energy or something because you're just here for attendance at this point. Indeed. All right, let's walk. Let's walk. All right. The hell? Fine, again, Jutsu? Oh, here we go. Delusional put 2 on it. Their thoughts on McCarthy hiring? Stay tuned. I got a video dropping after the...
Then you sell it.
All right. The walking pad in position. All right. All right. Second half underway. Virgo said, you wonder how many times in Super Bowl history we see 2 quarterbacks drafted in the same pick or drafted with the same pick in different drafts going against each other. Because if Seattle wins, Darnold and May were both drafted 3rd overall. That won't really matter because 3rd overall isn't 1st overall. So nobody really cares about that, to be quite honest with you. All right. Second half is underway. Good news is that Denver versus New England game was a great defensive battle. Old school Ravens and Steelers fans can enjoy. Bad news, Patriots Empire is back. Yeah, I look forward to good defensive games. You can't go wrong with that. Here we go. Second half underway. Kenneth Walker nowhere to go. Gain of only 4. Gain of only 4 as this 3rd quarter is underway. First off, CJ Styles said second half, 3rd quarter, your ass is clenching is crazy. Ass clenching is crazy. All right. Second and 5 here. Darnold's going to pass outside. Oh, he had Walker. He looked away, but he's able to find Jackson Smith and Jigba. Another first down. Another first down. Yeah, JSN continuing to be open. That JSN network is on all day long. JSN network is on all day long. All right. As they're continuing to move down the field here, Darnold under center. They got Kenneth Walker, fresh set of downs. Varner going in motion. It's not going to be a pass play. Or I should say it's not going to be a run play. Oh, Darnold went down. Verse went jumping on Darnold. I hope he's all right. Is Darnold good? Yeah, Darnold's good. He got back up. That game was not a good defensive game. Snow conditions got Everyone with Butterfingers. Not ice types, evasiveness, speed didn't go up one stage, decent game. No, the first half was definitely a defensive game. And then Stidham fucked them. But third quarter, midway through the third quarter on, that's when the conditions really started to show their head. Watch everybody say it's rigged for New England to make it. No. There's a handoff to Walker. Oh, he's got nowhere to go. Good defense by the Rams, and Laundry just came in. Let's find out what the call is. And it looks like it's on the offense as well. That might be a hold. That's a hold on the offense. That's a hold. Back them up an extra 10 yards. LA Knight winning the Rumble. Yes, indeed. That's my prediction to win for the men's Royal Rumble. Team Tuna. Yes, indeed. All right, 3rd and 12 here. Got to get a stop if you're Los Angeles. Here comes the pressure. Darnold under duress. He's going down. That's a sack. He's going down. Great penetration there from the Rams front four. Able to generate a rush. And they get him down on the ground. Shout out to Team Gold and Team Tuna. Indeed. Indeed. Been watching JSN since high school. He went to high school with you. Oh, really? All right, Chris Miner. Oh, Chris. I know a Chris Miner. Tiara said, you wonder how many penalties go uncalled in the trenches because refs aren't paying attention. Oh, every play. You could call holding essentially every play, if not every other play. Oh, my God. This dude fucking fell. He fucking fell. Smith is pathetic. Smith is absolutely pathetic. He muffed the punt and fell. You've got to be kidding me. He muffed the punt earlier, and then he muffed the punt again. The lights is too bright. The lights is too bright. Get him off the field. He's no different than a Mike Williams. The lights is too bright. Look at this nincompoop. Look at this nincompoop. Homie can't even keep his feet. He tripped over himself. He tripped over himself. Absolutely pathetic. The lights is too bright. Get him off the field. Get him off the field. You've got to be kidding me. And Forbes didn't even attempt to put in an effort. But Smith, clearly the lights is too bright. Yeah, absolutely. And son got up. Oh, my God. No, don't do no. Oh, my God. Get your ass off the field. Take his jersey off. Take his jersey off. The lights is too bright. Son is absolutely pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. Yeah, he about to get cut. He about to get cut. What is you doing? Your defense went out there, pitched them a 4 and out, and your dumb ass can't even catch a doggone punt. Homie tripped over his own feet. Pathetic. It's one thing if the ball bounced off your damn chest. You ain't even give it that opportunity. End zone, touchdown. Bubble. Oh, it's Bubble with the touchdown over the middle. Bubble. Bubble caught the ball. Bubble with the touchdown. Bubble, 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 bubble. Hold on, wait a minute. Where's the mustache? Where's the beard? Bubble, 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 bubble. That's how you make a play, bubble. In the end zone with the touch, bubble. Here, that's a score for Seattle, bubble. Makes it a 2-possession lead, bubble. Got him up by 10, bubble. But I have my 11. Bubble making plays for Seattle. That's a touchdown for Bobo. And Seattle leads by double digits. Somebody go grab Smith and somebody burn his jersey, bruh. Burn his jersey, bruh. You got one job and you don't know how to do it. Too easy. Gave him 7 for his mistake. Where's Michael Irvin when you need him? Where's Michael Irvin when you need him? Are you
stupid or are you stupid? Are you shitting me? Get the fuck out of my face.
Pack that man up, bruh. Pack that man up, bruh. Absolutely pathetic. Sean put 2 on and said, Smith, you motherfucking bum. Put your motherfucking head back down. Angie put 2 on said, thoughts on the Kickers this season selling games. Pathetic. Pathetic. You've got to be kidding me. That man shot the bed like, And one quick look at the Seattle fans now leading by double digits. Enough of that. Enough of that. All right. I just got back. I had to step outside for a second. My apologies. Okay. How long was that going? Good Lord. All right. We are back. Look like folks was fighting over something.
Oh, yeah.
No, I was not. I had to go run outside. Evidently, somebody was shoveling in front of the house. That's neither here nor there. Oh, demons in the bathroom is crazy. I don't know about all that. I don't know if you can see the snow in the hair. This had to go run outside, apparently. You just saw Bobo score? Yeah, Bobo scored. It's an 11-point lead.
Oh, yeah.
It's an 11-point lead. Sarah said, love my relationship with my pops. That's dope. Yours left for milk and came back with 2 kids and a wife. Well.
Oh, yeah.
What I had to run outside for? Evidently, there was I guess somebody in the town or whatever the case is, I don't know what happened. They were shoveling in front. So, oh, wow, Davante Adams, that might be a touchdown. That's a 1st and goal. He's down at the 2-yard line, but Adams is down. I think he's back up now. But they were shoveling and pushed the snow in front of the house. So, got a message from my neighbor letting me know, hey, somebody was moving said snow. So I'm like, oh, wait a minute, what's going on? So I just went outside to go talk with them, but didn't get the opportunity. So I tried to like get down the block and get there in time. But again, I don't know any of the information. I just saw the message. So I said, oh shit, let me get over there. I'm inside, I'm streaming. I don't know what the fuck going on. First and goal, end zone touchdown, Davante Adams. That's a touchdown. Davante Adams with the score back in the NFC Championship making plays. That's a score for the Rams. That's a score for the Rams. That's a good time. That's a good route right there. That's how they take advantage. And we've got a score. Game's a bloodbath of football. Well, Memphis got it. 4-point lead. 4-point lead. Ciara said was crazy. He was going to bet on Kyron and Adams on the TD. Shit. Missed out. Lazy giving out gift. Damn, Lazy gave out gifts early. I didn't even see it. Shout out to Lazy holding it down for the community. Holding it down for the community.
Oh, yeah.
Now I got to figure out what exactly was going on. Don't you hate when stuff like that happens? Like you get a message, somebody says, yo, we need you to go handle some shit. What's going on? Oh, I don't know, but something's happening. I have no information. I could have went outside. I could have got messed around and got lined. It could have been some shooters outside.
Oh, yeah.
I'm in the middle of the stream. Folks is trying to work. Game probably going to be like the last one. 1 point, winning the high 30s indeed. My parents used to do that shit. How far have I walked today? Well, the first stream was about a mile. Then I walked maybe about half a mile before my dad dropped off food. So there was that. Yeah, I say, yo, it's absolute words. So probably about like about 5 miles or so. My mom used to always do that shit. Oh, I need your help. Or not even my help. She'd be like, oh, I need you to do this for me. Do what? Like I could just come home from school. I have no idea. Can you go over here? This person did this. I have no context of what transpired. I have no information. You just send me somewhere. I don't know what the fuck going on. X giving out gifts.
Oh, yeah.
And then the worst portion is the person who ends up sending you the location has all of the fucking info on what's actually going on, but they just don't want to handle it. So they want you to go and handle it. And I don't know what the hell's happening. Like, I got no issue if you actually brief me on what the fuck going on. But if you don't brief me on what's going on, what are we doing?
Oh, yeah.
Like now you got me going into a foreign loc. I have no idea what's happening. That's what I wish I knew, Jacob. But I guess, hey, your property, you've got to handle it. How nice is my neighbor? No, my neighbors are cool.
Oh, yeah.
My neighbors are cool. I actually appreciate the fact they sent me the message, but bro, you got to give me some context. Because I don't know if I'm supposed to go out and meet, somebody who's hostile, meet somebody who's civil.
Yeah.
I got no idea what's going on. Isaiah say you hate when your parents say your name, you're replying, there's no response, drives you crazy. Yeah, my mom used to do that shit all the time. Yeah, my thing is just brief me on what the hell's going on, especially if it's something that somebody you could have handled. I can't stand when it's somebody who sends me to go and do some shit that they could have did themselves, but they didn't want to do it. They'd rather you do it, but then they completely disregard what you got going on. Oh, they probably gonna throw a flag for a face mask. I'd be wow, they didn't throw a flag for face mask. They missed one over there. The hand hit the face mask immediately. On a mission with no information is great. Yeah, indeed.
Oh yeah.
Because you really don't know what the hell gonna happen. And if they kaboom my shit, then what? Oh man, damn. That's wild. Yeah, life goes on for you. My shit done. Is Walker hurt? Where is he? He in the backfield right now. Walker back out there now, but I don't know why they hadn't been using him the way that they had in the first two quarters. Now Walker's got nowhere. Oh, he's able to bounce outside. He goes down after a loss of a couple of yards. Is this Walker's first touch? Let me see if this is Walker's first touch. Let me get off the walking pad. Let me see if this is Walker's first touch in a minute. Thus far in the second half, you had the punt, then they had the one-play touchdown. Walker had carry for a loss of 2, gain of 5. This is his third touch of the quarter. Albeit they scored very fast, but that's neither here nor there. Serial Suvler slapped Adonis to death. Well, could you imagine? I'd never come back to the stream. It'd be a whole 2 hours of straight dancing LeBron. There you go. Cooper Kupp gets the first down. Could you imagine? That'd have been, well, I'd have been heated. Pull up, get my ass jumped for no damn reason. All right, there's Walker up the gut. That's a gain of 10. Gain of 10 there. They gave the ball to Walker. That's a first down. Yeah, Cooper got the ball. Let me check on Underdog. Let me see where I'm at. Let me see where I'm at. Oh, I jumped into first. Damn, I'm up by 20 in this one. Davante Adams with the score. Oh, I might be up. Yeah, I'm up in in 2 of the leagues. I'm up right now. I'm trailing by 22 in another one. Looks like Darnold's going to throw right over the middle. Got his man. Gain of a few here. Why am I down in this one? I have JSN, Walker, Adams, Williams. Oh, they got both quarterbacks, Puka Nacua and Cooper Kupp. But hey, I'm up. I'm up in 2 by decent leads in both of those. Decent leads in both of those. So we'll see. Already midway through the third quarter, Seattle now in field goal range. 6:22 on the clock here. They got JSN in the backfield. They're going to try a quick screen. There's a first down and more down to the 20-yard line. JSN picking up yards. I don't know how the fuck they didn't have somebody there outside. That's crazy. No, I'm not going live tomorrow. I ain't going live until the Royal Rumble. Nice block from Kupp. Yeah, very good block from Kupp. The Rams didn't have a single person there. You got to be kidding me. That's their number one weapon. 9 catches today, over 100 yards, and the TD, and you don't have somebody there to spy is crazy. Oh, wow. Beautiful play action. And the boot right there. Dump off to Barner. Great play action right there from Darnold. Able to make the defense miss. They didn't even realize what the fuck was going on. Getting jumped in a snowstorm would be crazy. Ain't that the truth? Oh, he tried to go find Bobo, but Bobo couldn't hold on to the football. Bobo, who scored the touchdown last time. Bobo couldn't catch the football. Bobo, incomplete. The Bobo. Sean McVay is freaking zooted out of his mind. Homie had some Adderall before the game. He's always eyes wide open all day. You got movies or what is it, television show, Eyes Wide Shut? This man, eyes wide open all damn day. Staring into your soul. He ain't playing no games. Third down. Rams need a stop to make this. Got him. Touchdown, Cooper Kupp. Touchdown, Cooper Kupp. To the end zone. Cooper, 2 girls, 1 cup. Turn on the Toby Keith remix. He's Cooper Kupp, and he's filling the scoreboard up. He scored a touchdown. Cooper Kupp with the score. And now it's a 2-possession lead again. He used to do that for your squad, and now he's doing it against your squad to put them up by 10 points. Darnold reading all over the field, able to find his man. Two girls, 1 cup with the score. Extra point through the uprights, and it's good. Cooper Kupp extends the lead. Did my opponent have Kupp? No. But I have Kupp on one of mine. Let me see my squad. I have... Oh, no, I don't have Kupp on this one. I'm in 43rd place on this one. Oh, I'm getting cooked. Yeah, I'm getting cooked in this one.
You don't find that suspicious?
I ain't concerned there.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
Still got
Del underscore Aussie underscore WWE underscore 96 rated
And
my
which one
stream
do I
with
have
1
Kupp?
viewers.
I have Kupp on one of them, but I can't find it. It might be the one on I'm losing in.
Gotcha, bitch.
Tato317 is now
Yes, it
following.
is. I am right, but damn, fam, I'm literally, I could win in 3 of these joints. I can literally win in 3 of these joints. I'm making a comeback about a win in 3 of these damn, 3 of these one-on-one drafts over on Underdog. Lazy put 2 on us. It is a high-scoring game. Indeed, it is. And Lazy is high-scoring in the gifted department, giving out all kinds of gifts tonight on the stream.
Sell it.
Aussie, Raiden, I appreciate you. Donald and Cooper Kupp TD, indeed. White People Connection. You got to get connected for free with the White People Connection. As Seattle takes the lead, or I should say extends their lead to 11 points here. And for Los Angeles, not only do you got to respond, you got to respond in a timely manner as well. How much for each one? 180, 180, 180. So right now in both of the leads, I'm up 360. And then I got one more. If I jump into first place, that'd be 480. So I am right there. Oh, Lord. Bobo Kupp. Indeed. They balling right now, Seattle. Putting up points. Running away with the game, but still. Game is not guaranteed to be finished just yet. Because as we all know, football is 60 minutes. Football is 60 minutes. You need 7 more yards from Cooper Kupp. Yeah, they got to finish strong. There's the kickoff. Ooh, they better hope this don't go out of bounds. It's going to be fielded from the 3-yard line. Where's he going? Nowhere. I think he only made it to the 24, and he's going down. That ball came out, but there's laundry on the field. I think it might be a hold on the Rams. It might be a hold on the Rams. Do I think any QB is fixable if you give them a good coach? Sam isn't perfect, but still. I mean, if you have a good coach, they can identify where your issues are and then ultimately make the fixes. So A good coach goes a very long way. Oh, it's illegal blocking the back on the on them, so that's gonna back them up here. Is this not? What's the average run time of a football game? About 2.5 hours. Well, really 3, because if you eliminate commercials, it's like 2 hours and 10 minutes to 2 hours and 30 minutes. But commercials, everything about 3 hours. Stafford's going down the field. Wow, he's got Davante Adams. Breaks a tackle, too. Big time first down. Immediately on the move. Immediately on the move. That's how you respond. Did he traumatize Pet in the chat is crazy. All right. There's Parkinson, gain of only 1. Damn. People's that say that really might be autistic. Well, oh, it's a flag on the defense, automatic first down. That illegal contact? Oh, that was a hold. Yeah, you can see the tugging of the jersey. Yeah, that's crazy. All right. Here we go. Yo, they already inside Seattle territory off that huge reception. Handoff, Kyron Williams up the gut, gain of 6. Offensive lineman almost got rolled up on. What happened to Henry and his suspect super chats? I think the authorities done caught him. He kept talking about he had somebody tied up in his basement. It's a possibility. It could be legitimate. Damn, Turner had to go to the locker room. Whittington just got hurt on the return. Can't contain both Adams and Nacua. That is true. And now, looks like Stafford's going to throw. Dumps it off. There's laundry on the field. Wow, how the hell did Kyron break that tackle? But then he's going down. He didn't break the tackle after all. We just got to find out what the flag is for. Most likely it's on the offense on a hold. They might be backing him up here.
Gotcha, bitch.
They might be backing him up
Ronan
here.
is now following.
And it's a hold on the offense or illegal hands to the face. Bro, you got to get these condom helmets the fuck off, bro. This shit looks ridiculous. Yeah, it's a face mask. Illegal hands to the face, immediately hit him right in the damn face mask. You can't do that. That's against the rules. That's against the rules. 2nd and 15. A helmet rather than a helmet. Yeah, there's laundry on the field right there.
Gotcha, bitch.
Walk down JE5 is now following.
Kyron Williams takes it across the 50 to set up a 3rd and long here. Murphy on the tackle. All right. They're at the 49-yard line. Here you go. Oh, here comes the pressure. Stafford's in trouble. How does he get that ball off? Intercepted. Ooh, nearly taken away by Woolen. He got no hands. Almost intercepted, and Stafford almost got stripped. Seattle did a hell of a play right there. Almost got picked off, but Woolen got no hands. Woolen got absolutely no hands. Oh, that's a great closeout speed right there. Good job by Puka, able to break that and rip that ball out. Maybe it's not that Woolen got no hands. Puka just played very good defense. Puka ripped that ball out or ripped that hand off of the football. He didn't drop it. Puka just broke it up. Hell of a job by Puka. Way to make a play. Way to make a play for Puka Nacua. He decided to go out there and play some defense. This damn Nincompoop. What did he do? Who was he talking shit to? Who the type? See, this is why you lost your job. This is why you lost your job. He kept taunting over at the Rams. He walked over to their sideline. Are you dumb as hell? This is why you lost your job, bro. This is why you this is why you in the nickel now. This is why you in the nickel now. Fucking dummy, son. Fucking dummy, son. Just because you get a stop on third down don't mean it's already, if it was a fourth down and it's a turnover on downs, at least a 15-yard penalty gets applied. Stafford's going to go deep and take a look at who just got beat. Look who just got beat. Look who just got beat. You was talking all that shit, and now you got beat for a touchdown. You a stupid motherfucker. You a stupid motherfucker. Your dumb ass was just talking shit. You got the stop on third down, and look who beat you for the touchdown. He got it. That's a score. He's down in bounds. He's down in bounds. Look at the body. Look at the body. Look at the body. He got it. He's in bounds. That's a touchdown. That's a touchdown. The same person who was talking shit extended the drive. Guess what, dumbass? They just scored on your dumbass.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
What a dummy. What a dummy. Life comes at you fast, doesn't it? Life comes at you fast, doesn't it? Clitoris alert. Woo, woo. Clitoris alert. Clitoris alert. Woo, woo. Clitoris alert. Clitoris alert. Woo, woo, woo. Life comes at you fast, you damn idiot. That's a TD. That's a TD. He has full possession of the football once he goes down. That's a touchdown. That's a touchdown. Woolen, you're a dumbass. You just made the play of your life on that. You just made the play of your life. You end up breaking up the pass that would have potentially been an interception. And rather than just go to your sideline, not only, and I want y'all to understand, I have constantly said football's an emotional game. Obviously, tensions and emotions are going to rise. But as we all know, when emotion is high, logic is low. So in a situation like that, okay, cool. Yo, you want to talk your shit? Great. He walked over towards the Rams sideline. He was already walking down the sideline. He advanced towards the sideline, whether it been the coaches, whether it been players on the sideline. He advanced towards them, continuing to talk shit in front of the officials who were standing right there. The official gave him ample time. If you go back and you look at the replay, he walked a total of about 7 to 10 yards. And it's not like he's power walking and doing it. He's walking regular, talking his shit, going towards the sideline. He earned that penalty, bro. What are you doing? Just get off the field. They're going to punt the football. But instead, you want to keep going. And what happened? Swiftly, less than a minute later, they beat yo ass for a touchdown. You might not see the field for the rest of the quarter. Matter of fact, you might not see the field for the remainder of the game. You better hope. You better hope that y'all hold on to win. Where did Clitoris Alert originate from? Me. Me. That's 100% organic. It used to be Dickhead Alert. But I said, there's too much negativity that's always, utilized towards a male genitalia. So why don't we do a little bit of a switch? So Clitoris Alert was born. Celebrate with your team instead of talking shit to your opponent 110%. This dude's a dumbass. Hall of Fame dumbass. Special kind of idiot, bro. A special kind of idiot.
14 grams.
Son is a freaking idiot. Nathan put 5 on it, said if Seattle loses this game, Woolen Should have to put his motherfucking head back
The
down.
Marvel
Should have
1283
to.
is not
His head should
following.
be glued. His chin should be glued to his upper chest right now. He need to be walking around like this for the remainder of his life. You ought to be kidding. You got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. I should turn the exclamation point upside down. Rich got the gun getting ready to get fired, bro. Because you got to be kidding me, son. Sargon put 2 on it. Said that he was so stupid. Hit the clip from South Park. I mean, he just stupid altogether, fam. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Dub put 2 on and said, give him the Dummy of the Year award. I mean, you talk about a straight up dumbass, bro. As far as I'm concerned,
Some of them going to sleep. For God!
if I was Mike McDonald, look, they just got in Woolen's face, and now Woolen on the sideline talking about, hey man, what you talking about? You a rookie, you shouldn't be talking shit to me. They falling apart on the sideline. He lucky I ain't over there, because I'd have been like,
Then you sell it.
nah. Ridiculous, bruh. On the return, Rashid Shaheed immediately goes down. And now look at the momentum. Now look at the momentum. The Rams got momentum right now. Look at this dude. He getting in people's face. So, hey, man, okay, what you talking about? Your dumb ass got a penalty that extended their drive, and then they scored a touchdown on your dumb ass. I don't want to see a helmet in his hand at all. Don't send him back out there. Send him to the unemployment line. You cook. Don't put the shiesty on. It's your fault. Oh, they're going to try an end around reverse. Rams defense is there. He's out of bounds after a gain of nothing. Rams defense was there, able to scout it. Hey, somebody tell 95 to pull his jersey down, son. His stomach is bouncing even underneath that loose-out shirt. How do you argue about it? Legitimately, there's nothing he can say to try to gain any form of sympathy, or all you can do is say my bad. And if they upset about it, you got to eat that, because your dumb ass decided you make a unilateral decision to go out there and cost your team 15 yards and extend the drive. Oh, shit, Darnold's in trouble. Wow. How do you not be able to go and make the play there? Pass sales, incomplete, 3rd and long coming right now. Move like Jay, put 5 on and said, you love football. The fact they targeted him the very next play with Puka, this is a funny sport, man. Yeah, you get an opportunity right after. They wasted little time. Son, is absolutely pathetic. You get taken advantage of like that and picked on. Yeah, he almost didn't get rid of the ball. They better watch out for the pressure. They got Lake who's guarding, but nobody's there for Kenneth Walker. Here comes the pressure. He's going outside. There's Walker on the catch. I think he got the first down. Where are they going to mark it? First down. Hell of a play. I told you guys, as long as they continue to target Walker, good things will happen. That's a first down. Cam Curl got to make a bet. Yo, all he did was push him. If he's able to go and wrap up while he's diving, you could at least try to stop him short there, because I don't think Seattle would go for it at that location on the field. And now we got one more play before the end of the quarter, unless there's an incompletion. They got to call hike now. You got to call hike now. Low key, they could have thrown a flag for delay of game. Darnold under duress. He's going to dump that ball off. Down he goes. Last play of the quarter, and we're getting ready for the 4th. Game might be 1st to 42. Potentially, it looks like Turner's coming back out. They must have shot up the total roll or something. Turner's coming back out. Your heart can't handle this shit. That's what it's all about. Coming down to the final 15 to see who will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl, ladies and gentlemen. Here's what it's all about. Meanwhile, for Woolen, homie needs to get hit with a hurricane. Just him. It need to be just him. Get contacted by nothing but a hurricane, bruh. It's ridiculous. Oh, this retard alert just... actually.
Uh-oh, retard alert. Retard alert, class. Uh-oh, retard alert. Retard alert, class. Uh-oh, retard alert. Retard alert, class. Uh-oh.
What the fuck? Yo! I'm just trying to work, son! Can I go? Yo, what is this? Boy, extreme wind! Ah, shit! Shut up!
Gotcha, bitch!
Version 7 is now following.
And how many points? How many points does the Rams have?
27.
27.
27.
27.
27.
27 27
27
27
Shatash.
27
27.
27
27.
27. 27.
27 27
27.
27 27
27.
27 27 27 27
17.
27
27.
Incept.
All right. Final period of this game, ladies and gentlemen. Final period of this game, ladies and gentlemen. It's time. Sound the alarm. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, we've arrived at the final period of this game. Seattle up by 4. Los Angeles trailing by 4. The Seahawks trying to regain momentum. $100 million man Darnold's going to run for the first down to take it inside Ram territory. Los Angeles trying to return to the Super Bowl for the first time in 4 years. Seattle trying to get there for the first time in 11. Both these teams battled for the division title, or I should say first place in the division weeks ago. The Rams took an L, resulting in Seattle having the division title on the line against San Francisco following week after that. They secured the #1 seed earlier today. Denver at home lost. Los Angeles trying to make sure there is no home team that represents in the Super Bowl. Huge sack there by the defense to take him down, to take him back inside their side of the field. And we've got 15 minutes to determine who represents the NFC in the Super Bowl. Ladies and gentlemen, I invite you to the fourth quarter. No quit, no excuses, only football. Let's go. 4 minutes left. Pardon me, 4-point lead, 13 minutes left. Let's go. There can only be one winner. There can only be one. Let's go. 14-3, 12-5. Only one can represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. Oh, damn. I think they're going to rule this offsides or false start. No, they're going to call it offsides on the defense. Man's jumped offsides. Laundry on the field. Not nice, but 5-1 says, so question, why would you not go for two after the Nakua score? 2-point conversion puts you down by a field goal. There's no downside for going for it, in your opinion. Do I agree? Well, yes and no. Yes and no. For one, kicking, being down by 5 and 4, not too big of a difference, right? However, on the flip side, you don't want a situation where you fail on the 2 that can end up turning into, oh, damn, Shaheed just got the pass broken up. Hell of a play right there from Durant. That's a hell of a play right there from Durant, and they're going to force a punt. But you don't want to have a failure from 2 that can end up becoming like a McPick 2 that results in making it a 7-point game. And then furthermore, at this point, I think the Rams are solely playing 4-down territory regardless. So I do agree they should have went for 2 because I would have gone for 2 to make it a 2-point game. But I guess the thought process is, yo, we not kicking field goals anyway. We going for 2, or pardon me, we going for touchdowns the remainder of the way. Dylan put 10 on and said, watching this from home in the snow, covered Ohio, after work canceled today, probably tomorrow too, which you never thought would have happened, even though there's 20+ inches on the ground. Good Lord, much love. Well, shit. That's a lot of snow. Jermaine put 2 on it, said incoming Woodland Saddam edit. Oh, 100%. 100%. Saddam edits for Woodland's about to be going platinum. Saddam edits for Woodland's about to be going platinum. You already know. You already know. They're going to be going crazy with that edit. All right, let me get off the damn treadmill. How many steps do I have here? Oh, 18. Okay. Golly. If you're the Seahawks, you'd go for it? Where, just now? No, I wouldn't do that. 4th and 10? Absolutely not. You don't go for it on 4th and 10s unless you're trailing. You don't do that. Hey, Scrapyard in the building. What's going on? Street Beef Scrapyard in the house. Hey, I know you guys are excited for this NFC Championship out in Seattle. I know y'all are excited for the NFC Championship out in Seattle. Shout out to the Street Beef Scrapyard. Congratulations on the 1 million subscribers and also 1 million followers, if I'm not mistaken, over on IG as well. Make sure y'all go and y'all subscribe to the Street Beef Scrapyard. Cool people, even better content. So make sure you check them out expeditiously. People are getting knocked at every other day. If the Rams win, then Woolen is getting his ass whipped in the locker room. Oh, 100%. 100%. If they win, you know who he's going to have to call Lowell the Hammer Stanley.
Serious injuries, don't despair. Just pick up the phone, call me. I'm Lowell the Hammer Stanley. I will hunt down everyone responsible for hurting you. I will make them pay dearly. If you want all the money you need, the money you deserve, call me. 459 cash. I'm Lowell the Hammer Stanley. I want to get you all the money the law says is yours. Lowell the Hammer Stanley. 459 cash.
That's who he's going to have to call. Immediately. That's who he's going to have to call. The Hammer, because I'm telling you right now, they about to beat his ass. The only difference is it's not money that's going to be deserved by him, because the ass whipping will indeed be deserved. And I'm shocked that Woolen is back on the field. I'm shocked that Woolen is back on the field. Nonetheless, here we go. 12:18 left on the clock here in the fourth quarter. The Rams backed up at the 10-yard line. NFC Championship on the line. Hand off to Blake Corum, the national champion, able to go and break through, still on his feet. Gain of 10 yards, move the chains. That's a first down. Javin said, you thought that was a YouTube ad? Nah. That is his direct televised ad. This dude used to have wild ads in the early 2000s. I think he's still operating right now, too. All right. Here we go. The 12s is making all kinds of noise right now. They're making all kinds of noise right now. Stafford's going to throw. He's in danger. Dumps it off over the middle. He's got Blake Corum. Another first down and more. Gain of 15. 25 quick yards from Blake Corum. 25 quick yards from Blake Corum. Let me go and check on my underdog. Where am I at right now? Am I still winning an under? Oh, shit. I'm up in 3. I'm up in 3. Oh, Lord. Oh, pardon me. I thought it was going to be 480. It's actually 540. My apologies. I'm leading in 3 different leagues. Where am I at right now? I'm up by 8 on this one. Who does my opponent have? They have Darnold, Stafford, Walker, Parkinson. I have Smith and Jigba, Nakua, Adams, Kyron Williams. Oh, my. And Kyron Williams is back on the field. Looks like Stafford's getting ready to throw. Nobody's there. He goes back down the field, finds Kyron Williams, makes a man miss. Who did he make miss? Oh, my Lord. It's a first down. It's a first down. Was that Tariq Woolen? Was that Tariq Woolen he made miss? He just took somebody's ankles. Oh, no, it wasn't Woolen. That was Witherspoon. Oh, Lord. Look at the wiggle. Look at the wiggle. Witherspoon said, ah. He turned him into with a fork. That's a blender right there. And Stafford got blasted afterwards. Stafford got blasted afterwards. I'm up right here. I am also up over here. Who does he have? He has Williams, Smith and Jigba, Adams, and then Walker. Yeah, so Puka Nakua. Okay, so I'm winning over there. And then this one over here, I'm up by, I'm up by 17. Oh, I might be able to run away with this one. Hey, today could be a huge day. We might be up almost 1,000. Actually, no, it'd be, if we win everywhere there, so you have 180, 180, 180, 180, 540, 720. That'd be 720 on the day. Could be a very, very magnificent day for me. Stafford on the play action. Looks like he's going to throw. Stafford's going deep. Overthrew his man. Woolen in coverage. He almost threw a gift to Tariq Woolen and gave Woolen an opportunity to make up for his previous mistakes. He almost gave Woolen an opportunity to make up for his previous mistakes.
Gotcha, bitch.
51-point legend is now following.
Smith still got to put his mouth. So we got 2 clitoris alerts in this game. 1 from Smith, 1 from Woolen. 1 from Smith, 1 from Woolen, 1 each from both teams here. Both teams had a clitoris alert that resulted in points. Let's see if anybody can take advantage right here on this drive. Here comes the pressure. Stafford's in trouble, able to dump it off. He's got Parkinson on the move. That's a first down. Huge stiff arm to Hill. Takes him to the ground. Oh, damn. This dude just, Kobe Bryant done tried to turn that man into a damn hoppity hop. It almost turned into the episode of South Park. Why'd he just jump up with that man's helmet in betwixt his legs? You saw, look at that, the post tackle. He had Parkinson underneath him. Son just turned him into a little bit of a hoppy hop. Look at Kobe Bryant. Look at, oh, damn, they didn't have the replay. But pretty much what happened was.
Anybody got more of that Loompa Loompa weed?
Yeah, his name is actually Kobe Bryant. In fact, there's 2 Kobe Bryants in this game. There's 2 Kobe Bryants in this game. There's a Kobe Bryant spelled C-O-B-I-E, and then a Kobe Bryant spelled C-O-B-Y. Both of their last names are Bryants. And both of them are named after the man named
Kobe
Bryant.
Kobe
just turned that man into a damn nutsack, if you will.
Kobe
on the sideline for the Rams, but there's also a
Kobe
on the field for the Seahawks. Oh, I said Bryant. I mean Durant. My apologies. There's one Kobe Bryant. There's also there's a Kobe Durant. My apologies. There's Blake Corum on 2nd and 8. He's going to get stopped after a gain of 6. It's a 3rd and 2. It's a 3rd and 2. Seattle has
Kobe
Bryant, but then the Rams have
Kobe
Durant. My apologies.
Gotcha, bitch.
No
Same first name, but different
following.
basketball player last names. Different basketball player last names. Neither one went to a hotel in Colorado. Indeed, they did not. All right, 3rd and 1, actually. They gave him a generous spot, and looks like they're not going to hand it off. They're going to throw it. There is Parkinson. Oh, my God, he dropped the football. He dropped the football. Oh, my Lord. He could have possibly walked into the end zone. He dropped the football. He could have possibly walked into the end zone. A magnificent play call. He dropped the football. Oh, my Lord. You've got to be kidding me. You got to catch that. You have to catch that football. Oh, my Lord. Chase giving out gifts, donations. Oh, Lord, you got to catch that. No, take the points. What I tell you guys earlier, the reason why they didn't go for 2 earlier, they're probably just going to go for it. It's 4-down territory through and through. Stafford can run. Oh, wow. What an effort. Stafford breaks the tackle from Tank Lawrence, and he's able to get the first down. Incredible. There was no, if you told me 9 out of 10 times Lawrence gets Stafford on the ground, you can't tell me the old man doesn't want to win this football game. Gray beard, shades of Kurt Warner, maybe not so much mobile, but the gray beard is the only comparison that I have here. Warner, usually you would see Lawrence take him down there. Somehow, he's able to break that tackle. The only thing Lawrence was able to grab was the hand warmer, and that's a first down for the Rams. 7:40 left to go, midway through the fourth quarter. This has been a 4-minute drive and counting, approaching 5, under 20, at the 25-yard line. Hand off to Blake Corum. He can't go anywhere. Loss of yardage, and there's laundry on the field. I thought this was an illegal shift on the offense. Oh, my God. Cardi B was on the fucking field. How did Cardi B end up on the field, bro? Call the fucking authorities, bro. This harlot need to be in jail. Oh, it's an offsides on the defense. Offsides on the defense. Laundry on the field. Laundry on the field. Not nice, but 2 on it. Said reckless.
Then you sell it.
Lock her up. Offsides on the defense, resulting in a first down. Oh, Lord. 1st and 5 right now for Matthew Stafford as they're continuing to march down the field. They're inside the 20-yard line. They got Smith going in motion. Remember, it was his falsity that resulted. Oh, shit. Stafford dumps it off. He's able to find Nakua. Nakua is able to pick up a first down and gets Adonis after moving the chains. They tried to go and throw the ball back to Smith. Good idea. They didn't throw it to Smith for him to try to redeem himself, because we know his hands are just for decoration and his feet are just for decoration as well. He was back there to try to receive the punt. He decided to go and trip on his own damn legs and fell down, resulting in a muff punt that turned into a Seattle touchdown. Instead, Matthew Stafford says, fuck you, I'm going to go the other way and give the ball to Puka Nacua, because he's just standing here doing absolutely nothing to go and move the chains and set up a goal-to-go situation. Actually, no. He's out of bounds at what? The 12-yard line. They have an opportunity to get a first down at the 2-yard line if they want to. Under 7 minutes left to go here. Stafford's going to throw again. Right over the middle. Got Puka Nacua. Not enough for a first down, but a gain of 5. All right, we are moving the chains. The Rams are moving the chains here. Seattle's defense got to wake up. And guess what, Woolen? Yo fault. All the momentum that was on your squad's team. Yo fault. Now, the positive is, even if the Rams were to go and find the end zone, which is 4-down territory at this point regardless, but even if the Rams were able to go and find the end zone, for all intents and purposes, gotcha, Seattle, you have time.
Miss Tonic is now following.
Seattle, you have time. But you don't need to be thinking about that right now. You got to be thinking defense, get a stop, period. You got to be thinking defense, get a stop. 2nd and 4, motion man. Here's a handoff right now to Kyron Williams. Can't break a tackle, goes down. 3rd and 4 coming up right now. 3rd and 4 coming up right now. Now, remember, earlier the question was asked in the chat room, why didn't the Rams go for 2? Once Puka Nacua scored the touchdown and it was 26-31, they should have went for 2 so that they could get 28 points. I stated they should have went. Right? I agree with that. Perhaps the thought process was, why go for 2 and possibly fail in a situation where maybe Seattle can scoop up the football or maybe intercept it, go the other way and make it a 7-point deficit when you could just kick the extra point and it's going to be 4-down territory for the remainder of the game regardless. So that's what I think their mindset just so happened to be. 3rd and 4, you got to take advantage. Matthew Stafford staying alive here, has to throw the football to the end zone. It's broken up, incomplete. Witherspoon with the stop, and it's decision time for the Rams. What do you want to do here? Kick the field goal or go for it? Kick the field goal or go for it? 4th and 4, trying to find Davante Adams. Nowhere to go. He's out of bounds. Puka Nacua, nowhere to be found. Parkinson over the middle. He was covered. Nobody was open. And Witherspoon able to go and break this up. And it's 4th and 4. They're keeping the offense on the field. If Seattle loses this, Woolen got to be on the hot seat. Oh, forget the hot seat. He's going to be unemployed. Seattle's got everybody on the line, and they're bringing pressure. Stafford's got protection. End zone. Broken up. Incomplete. No flags on the field. Witherspoon back-to-back-to-back plays. You could march down the field, but you can't get the points. Hell of a play right there from Witherspoon. Ferguson, his first target, couldn't get the job done, and it's an incomplete pass. Hell of a job. Witherspoon making plays. Witherspoon making plays. The thing is, given the momentum of the quarter, low-key, I shouldn't even say low-key, they should have took the points there. Take the points, cut it down to 1, and then put the trust in your defense, who has done the damn thing for the most part. Put the trust in the defense to go out there and get a stop. But, nonetheless, you just want to roll with a hot hand because the Rams have scored on back-to-back drives, right? Every single time they've touched the football in this half, they've scored touchdowns. However, given that's the case, you also don't want to be in a situation where you cannot produce the points. Here's what probably they should have done, right? You got to have a safety blanket underneath. The benefit of being at the 12-yard line is you have leverage to run and throw the football. They fucked up because on 2nd down, Kyren Williams got no yardage. 3rd down, they decided to go and throw again. Didn't have a safety blanket underneath. Nobody was there. Stafford low-key could have tried to tuck the football and run, then slide, only to gain 1 yard. But what's that really going to do for you? It's only 1 yard, right? 4th down, they tried to see if they could find somebody. They had everybody at the line. Nobody was open. Nobody was open. No. This is completely different than what the Broncos did. This is completely different than what the Broncos did. Right? Gotcha, albeit, bitch. They should have took the points here. 1, 2, 3, 9, but this 6, is completely different than what the Broncos did. The Broncos were leading 7-0. You're playing with a backup quarterback. All of the momentum, for all intents and purposes, at that point in the game was on your side. You kicked the field goal to make it a 10-0 lead. That's a completely different situation than going for it with 5 minutes left to go, trailing by 4. It's a completely different situation than the Broncos. Albeit, both of them should have went and took the field goal. But this is a completely different situation than the Broncos. Stafford lacks legs. Indeed, he does. And he's an old man. You don't expect to see him, go out there and run the football. But still, you got to have your head screwed on right with these play calls. You got to have a safety blanket here. Yeah, if Stafford tries to step up and run there, maybe the defense will condense and somebody can come open, but he released that football way too early. Oh, wow, McVay wanted a timeout. McVay wanted a timeout.
Then you sell it.
Oh, wow. Oh, my God. He should have called timeout. McVay wanted a timeout and decided not to call timeout. Not nice. Put 5 on, say huge coaching gaffe. Should have gone for 2. And then 3 here to tie the game. You don't get it. Seattle is a top 10 D. There's Kenneth Walker. He's going to go down after a gain of a couple. Now, if you're the Rams, you have to get the stop, and then you have to score a touchdown here. Rams have an offense that can get them back in the game. Broncos had a backup QB in. Exactly why I say they should have just kicked the field goal there. You don't take that risk at all. Ellie, I agree. Stafford's going to throw. Here comes the pressure. He's able to go and find Kenneth Walker. Walker's able to break a tackle and more. He's still on his feet. Walker picks up a 1st down and extends this drive. And remember, time will come into play right now on this particular series of 3 plays. The Rams have to pitch a situation where there's not 2 first downs. Walker been having a hell of a game. Walker's been having one hell of a game. Seattle has slowed down, but they can still score and hold possession. Indeed. All they got to do, if they score a touchdown, for all intents and purposes, Los Angeles might just be buried. Albeit, this game is not over until it's over. But one way or another, there's a handoff to Kenneth Luke Skywalker III. He's able to go down after a gain of 1. If you're the Rams, what do you want? I would still let this clock move. Oh, no, they're going to use the timeout now. They're going to start calling timeouts now, which I don't mind, right? I don't mind using the timeouts on the north side of the 2-minute warning. You just need to make sure that your defense gets the stops. You just got to make sure that the defense gets the stops. Am I team Hawks or team Rams? I'm a Pittsburgh Steelers fan. So I have no dog in this race, but I did predict at week 13, I had the Rams going all the way to win the championship. But one way or another, I'm just interested in good football. I'm just interested in good football. Charbonnet is wine. Walker is whiskey. That's not bad. All right. Here we go. 2nd and 8 right now. If you're the Rams, you have to get a stop. You cannot allow a first down. The benefit of the timeout at this point is that you're on the north side of the 2-minute warning. Looks like they're going to throw a magnificent protection. Darnold's going to get out of bounds, and it's incomplete. No flag on the play, and I don't know if there should have been a flag because it doesn't look as if that ball was catchable. I don't think Shaheed would have been able to catch that football. I want to see a replay to see if he had an opportunity because there was a little bit of contact that was there, but I'm curious if it came early. I want to see if there was contact early. Did Shaheed have a chance at that ball? Oh, you know, they should have thrown a flag. That's pass interference. That's pass interference. That's blatant pass interference. You got to throw that flag, referee. You have got to throw that flag. Bro, the officials have been terrible this game. They've missed, that's now 4 calls. They missed a face mask. They missed 2 different PIs. They missed 2 face masks. They've missed 2 PIs as well. This is ridiculous. Whoa. Fix is in. Hold on, wait a minute. Fix is in. They've missed 4 calls, 2 against both teams. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. They've been terrible all fucking day. Let's not, Fix is in for who? You can't challenge PI no more. They did it one season and it was an absolute nightmare. Marvello put 10 on it, just came in from celebrating Manchester United and Patriots win. Bless the local bars that stay open during the snowstorm. How's the chat doing? For those affected, stay safe in the storm, indeed. Are the referees blind? Without question, but they've been piss poor on both teams all day. Let's not do that. No, that ball was catchable. That ball was catchable. Because, look, Shaheed was getting in position for the sideline catch, right? He gets pushed in the back. His helmet hits the football. His hand replaced, or I should say his helmet replaced where his hands was. His head got hit with the football. He was in boots extended. He could have caught that ball. Referees got to throw the flag there. He shoved them before the ball got there. Referees have to throw that flag. Referees got to throw that flag. There was a face mask that they should have called after Stafford got sacked. They didn't call that. There was a face mask that should have called when Darnold went down. They didn't call that. There was a PI that happened earlier in the game against Seattle. They didn't throw that. There's a PI against the Rams right here. They didn't throw that. The officials have been missing calls left and right. Shades of 2018 is a little bit, that was a bit more egregious than what we saw right here. Now, albeit this was still bad, official is right there. But they got to do better. And I said time and time again, the problem that I have with the officiating is you got these motherfuckers go out there and they miss calls. Where's the disciplinary action when they miss the calls? Where is it? Where is it? Referees getting fined? No. Referees getting fired? No. Where's the disciplinary action? You can't go out there and miss a blatant call that's right in front of you, and I can't call into question if you out here doing your job or not, bro. That shit's crazy to me. All right, here we go. 3:20 on the clock. The incompletion works out in the Rams' favor because they don't have to use a timeout here. Refs been trash all year. Indeed, they have. And now, only thing you can do is just hope that you don't put yourself in a situation where the refs can ultimately implicate the entire game. All right, if you're the Rams, you need to get a stop here. You need to get a stop here and keep your eye on Jackson Smith and Jigba. It would be absolutely wild if Darnold used his legs to go and move this chain. 3rd and 8. Darnold's going to go over the middle. He's got Cooper Kupp. Oh, that ball is out. That ball is out. Is he down by contact? Yo, the referee is signaling to give him a first down. Referee is signaling to give him a first down. Oh, well, we have to look at this replay here. If I'm Seattle, I'd hurry up to the ball right now. I would hurry up to the ball right now. Did he catch this football? There it is. 1, 2. Yeah, he's down. He's down. That's a catch. That's a catch and a first down. That's a catch and a first down. That's a catch. That's a catch. He caught the ball as a runner. He caught the ball as a runner. Gotcha, That's not a makeup call. He caught the ball as a runner. He's down by contact. Cool, bro. Patuan said, should you bring your Halloween candy for a bowl party? Perhaps. He's got the first down. Yeah, he's got the first down. That's a first down. That's a first down. He caught that football as a runner. That's a first down. Oh, I don't think that's a good idea, Sean McVay. I don't think that's a good idea. I wouldn't challenge that. I would not challenge that. It is a catch. He caught that football. That's a catch. It's a catch. I don't know why they're asking if it's a catch or not. That's a blatant catch. He wasn't going to the ground yet. He caught that football as a runner. He caught that football as a runner. This isn't a situation in which he has to go to the ground and survive the ground. He caught that football as a runner. He catches the ball, he's moving. It wasn't until the defender impedes his progress that creates a scenario where he's going to the ground. According to the rules, that he's a runner. He's a runner. He caught that as a runner. That's a first down. I don't want to hear shit about, oh, is it a catch? He's supposed to survive the ground. He caught the football as a runner. He's down by contact. You're able to go and stop him right here. I'd use a timeout right now. I'd use that final timeout right now. Use that final timeout right now. All right. For Seattle, couple of first downs, and you are Super Bowl bound. Couple of first downs, and you are Super Bowl bound. Not sure he broke the play. Yes, he did. That football was beyond. As he was going down, the ball was already beyond. So because the ball, he already had passed it, tucked it, passed it again. He was already past the boundary. That's a first down. That's a first down. People don't want to understand and cope for the Bills. Bro, legitimately, a whole week separated from that catch. There's literally no reason why anybody should still believe that was a catch by Brandon Cooks. Like, legitimately, if you thought it was a catch by Brandon Cooks, you don't know bowl. I can't put it any other way. Like, legitimately, you don't know bowl. All right, here we go. Play action from Darnold. First down, can win it here. Down the field, got Jackson Smith and Jigba. First down. And now, oh, boy, and he's in bounds. And he's in bounds. And he's in bounds. Oh, no, they need one more first down. They need one more first down because the clock is going to stop one more time. They need one more first down. What a route by Jackson Smith and Jigba. What a route by Jackson Smith and Jigba. Big time first down. And he tried to go down in bounds. And he tried to go down in bounds. I'm shocked he actually got out of bounds in time. 10 catches, 155. No, the clock is going to stop one more time. The clock is going to stop one more time. I wonder if they're going to... Referee did say, keep the clock going. Smart idea from Jackson Smith and Jigba going down, or I guess he got contacted before he went out of bounds. Well, runner stepped out of bounds. They got to actually reset the clock. They got to reset the clock to 3 minutes. All right. So they still now they have a little bit of breathing room. So first down after the 2-minute warning, a first down wins the game, right? But if they get a first down here, the clock will stop again. So if I'm Seattle, of course, you get a fresh set of downs. It's no big problem. But you at midfield here. Just keep running the football. Kenneth Walker is going to go down here. All right. So now at this point, a first down wins the game because the clock is going to go sub 2:20. At that point, we're going to go to the 2-minute warning. If you're the Rams, you need to get a stop. You cannot allow a first down. First down wins the game from this point. First down wins the game from this point. And the death note is waiting for Los Angeles if they can't get a stop. The death note is waiting for Los Angeles if they can't get a stop. The Patriots await who they're going to see in the Super Bowl. Here we go. First down wins this game. Barner going in motion. Darnold's going to throw. Darnold's going to throw. Down the field. Got a man. It's incomplete, but there's laundry on the field. There's laundry on the field. Who's the flag on? If the flag's on the Rams, this game is done. If the flag's on the Rams, it's over. Who's the flag on? It's over. Defensive holding, it's over. It's over. The Rams are going to the Super Bowl. Pardon me. The Seahawks are going to the Super Bowl. Cooper Kupp got held. Durant was holding. He was hugging Cooper Kupp. He said, I miss you in Los Angeles. And it's over. Seattle's going to the Super Bowl. Game done. Seattle's going to the Super Bowl. Holding on the defense. Seattle's going to the Super Bowl. Stafford had an MVP. Oh, wait a minute. The clock is going to stop? No, it should. Clock should still run. Oh, I guess not. Okay, well. Hold on. Not just yet. Kenneth Walker on the carry. Positive yardage. He's going to go down now. Now the clock is going to stop. Seattle is a first down away because the clock actually stopped. Seattle's a first down away. They're approaching field goal range at this point, too. Not just yet. Almost. First down there would have won it, but the clock stopped. The clock stopped. Kenneth Walker been running hard all day. They're on the way. Yeah, that holding call was crazy. This man was hugging him. He was straight hugging him like this. He said, please, Cooper Kupp, 2 girls, 1 cup. I miss you in Los Angeles. Don't run away. Come back here. That's a gain of 6. And on 2nd and 4, 4 yards, and Seattle is on to the Super Bowl. 4 yards, and Seattle is on to the Super Bowl. Now, here's the thing. Because of the time, right? They're at the Rams 43. If the Rams are able to prevent them from gaining a single yard, it'd be ridiculous for Seattle to try a 50-plus yard field goal. That's stupid as hell. You'd punt the football if you can't get the first down. Here's the time situation. Obviously, you want to milk as much clock as possible, right? So, with that being the reality of the situation, first down, or I should say second down, run that football. You're going to take off, depending on how long it takes for somebody to get tackled. Average play on a run play that ends up getting stuffed is about 5 to 6 yards, or 5 to 6 seconds, right? So from 154, you're going to let 40 seconds run down. That'll bring it down to where? 114. Right call. Timeout comes from Seattle. Third down with the game on the line. If they don't get the first down, you're going to let the clock run all the way down. How much seconds is going to remain? Because if you go from that 114, about 4 some seconds, if they get a TFL, something of that nature, that'll bring it down to about like 110 or so, and the clock will move. You'll let it go down 40 seconds. Where does that bring it down to? 30 seconds, right. So with that case, they'd punt the football, ultimately hoping to pin them inside of the 10, 5-yard line. That would probably leave them with about 25 seconds remaining on the clock, as long as it doesn't go into the end zone, and the Rams have no timeouts and they need a touchdown. So for all intents and purposes, Seattle has all of the leverages right now. Safety to end the game. I mean, for low key, I've done this once in Madden, but it's incredibly stupid to do in real life. If there was 10 seconds left, you can run backwards. But if they can't get the stop, or I should say, if they get the stop, it's going to be about like 30 to 35 some seconds before they're able to go and punt the football. You can't waste that much time. And remember, it'd be turnover on downs wherever you go down. 2nd and 4, first down wins the game right here. First down wins the game right here. There's a handoff. Kenneth Walker's got nowhere to go. He's going down. Clock stops. All right, 154. And now, the play clock started moving down incredibly fast. But you milk as much clock as you possibly can. They started the play clock at 156 rather than 154. They started at 156 instead of 154, and it's a loss of 3 here for Kenneth Walker. Let me check to see where I'm at on my underdog. It's about to be 115 or so that they're gonna get the clock. They get the football back. What I tell you guys, 114, right? All right, let me see. Where am I at? No, I'm still up in 3. I'm still up in 3. I'm up by 5 in this one. I am up by 8 in this one. And I am up by 16 in this. Golly, today is a great day. I'm about to win $720 today. I'm about to win $720 today. And where am I at on this one? I'm in 43rd place still. Oh, my. Oh, no, they never updated my squad. No, I'm still getting cooked regardless. I'm still getting cooked regardless. This dude had Darnold, Corum, Jackson Smith and Jigba, Devontae Adams, Kobe Parkinson, and Cortland Sutton. Yeah, he won.
Shotgun is now
He won the bread. Congratulations. You got yourself a W. I ain't tripping, though, because I got everything back that I wagered. $1:16 on the clock. Here we go. They use that timeout. 3rd and 7. And remember, low key, they might have Darnold throw. I wouldn't have Darnold throw here. I'd just run the football. I'd run the football and play it safe. There's no need to throw here. Darnold takes a sack. He goes down. All right, he takes a sack, which isn't a bad thing. Just go down. Don't throw the football. Go down here. And now the clock, most likely, they're going to get this football back. They're going to have to punt, or they're going to call timeout about like 32. The Rams will probably get the ball about 25 some seconds. Exactly like I said. No, you don't attempt a field goal in a situation like this. Dumbasses in Madden would. Weirdest season ever. Let's go see to win it. All hate the Patriot. They're frauds. They don't deserve to be there. Well, you got to win to make it there, and guess what? They there. No, they didn't take the penalty. They ended up punting anyway. He's going to fair catch it. Smart idea. And can't tell me I don't know my fucking football. Exactly 25 seconds. I told you this was the situation before, didn't I? 25 seconds. No timeouts. The only opportunity they have to actually throw the football over the middle is right now. The only opportunity they have to throw the football is right now. Over the middle. That's their only opportunity to throw it over the middle is right now. Because they can get down the field, spike it. After this, you have to play the boundaries. Stafford's in the end zone, middle of the field, is caught by Nakua. Get back on the ball, get back on the ball, get back on the ball. You got to spike it right now. You got to spike it right now. You got to spike it right now. You'll get about 11 seconds. You got to spike it right now. They had 11. Even worse, they get down to 10. They get down to 10. If they could try somewhat of a hook and ladder underneath, you lost 15 seconds right there. Jackson Smith and Jigba's praying. No timeout, so you got to go right now. You got 15 seconds. You got 15 seconds. And a timeout's coming from Seattle. A timeout's coming from Seattle. New Toxic said, yeah, but when your easy schedule merchants
00 is now following.
When your easy schedule merchants and you face two quarterbacks that play I don't know what you had put there, and backup who didn't get helped by the refs, of course you're going to make the Super Bowl. Well, did they have an easier path? I mean, Justin Herbert didn't play very well. The Chargers defense was balling out. The offense did a whole lot of diddly poo, but the Patriot defense is no joke. They actually came to play. Houston, C.J. Stroud, all them damn turnovers, and then you play against Jarrett Stidham, but ultimately you play who you play against. Clock moves. That's it. That's it. Game done. Game done. He's out of boots. Game done. Game done. Seattle's going to the Super Bowl. Seattle's going to the Super Bowl. They remain undefeated at home in NFC championships. They're now 4-0. Seattle is on to the Super Bowl. Seattle is on to the Super Bowl. Make a little bit of noise. Make sure, oh shit, I actually got the colors on. Make a little bit of noise. Seattle is on to the Super Bowl. Puka Nacua is down in boots. He's down in boots. Right call by the referees. He's down in boots. Witherspoon again with the stop. His shin was down. His shin was down. He's in boots. Not nice, but 5 months. I can't believe you're saying this, but McVay blew this game. He's down in boots. And it's all over. Seattle is back to the Super Bowl, and Sam Darnold gets the job done. They took a bet on him, $100 million, and he's showing he's worth every single penny. The Seattle Seahawks are on to the Super Bowl. The Seattle Seahawks are on to the Super Bowl. And for the Rams, you're going home. Pack them boys up. Season done. They shot the bed like, because they got to take out their Metro cards. Oh, shit, it's outlandish. It's banished. They got to take out their Omni cards. And get aboard the L train.
You lose.
Failure. And what are they eating?
Fresh hot ales. 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 Fresh hot ales.
Fresh hot ales. Get them, they lemons.
It's over. You lose.
Gotcha, bitch. Zequindu is now following.
It's over. You lose.
You lose. Hack them all the way up. Sean put a 5 on and said Patriots Seahawks Super Bowl Part 2 in 2 weeks. Can't wait. Oh, it's going to be a doozy. But there's a location where these Los Angeles Rams have to go. And it's not the booty butt cheeks. Instead, it's somewhere different because they've arrived at Elimination Station for their failures of being able to overcome their divisional opponent. Their failures of being able to get down the field to put the points on the board to potentially take the lead. Their failures of being able to advance to the Super Bowl for the second time in this decade. Consider your names written down in the Death Note because your dreams of contending in Super Bowl 60, your dreams of getting get back against the team that punished you and your opportunity of winning the division, your dreams of hoisting up the Lombardi for the third time in franchise history has been absolutely deleted.
There's only one thing left to do. Gotta write their names in the Death Note. Delete. Delete, delete, delete. Delete, delete, delete. Delete.
will rest in peace.
Delete confirm.
Welcome to hell, motherfucker! I hear the Shadow Realm's lovely this time of year. Let's find out if it's true.
You know where they going?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, Cancun.
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 They going straight to Cancun. Somebody please let them know they need their passport because you're heading to Mexico. Your season is over. Pack them all the way up. Sean McVay should have kicked the doggone field goal. One way or another, the job did not work out in their favor. And the Seattle Seahawks told the Rams exactly what the Patriots told the Broncos. And everybody is sent to Cancun. And now, ladies and gentlemen, there is only 2 remaining. The Patriots and Seahawks meet again in the big game over a decade later. Oh, it's going to be a doozy. The number 1 team in the NFC takes on the number 2 team in the, or I should say in the AFC. Who will come out on top? Super Bowl 60. The Patriots trying to capture an unprecedented 7th Lombardi trophy. They already lead the league with the most Super Bowl appearances with 12, and Seattle looking to capture their 2nd Lombardi trophy in franchise history, their 4th time in the big game. 3 times they visited before. First time against my Pittsburgh Steelers in Super Bowl 40, 20 years ago, where they lost. They went back in 2013, took on what was the greatest offensive production in NFL history with the MVP who set record after record after record, Sir Forehead Peyton Manning, and they absolutely shellacked them. The year later had an opportunity to cement themselves as the first back-to-back Super Bowl champions in a decade and took on the very man and franchise that was the last team to do it at that time. But for whatever reason, with the game on the line, instead of handing it off to beast mode and watching Marshawn Lynch run it into the end zone, instead, they decided to go and throw it, resulting in a failure. Interception from Malcolm Butler. And since then, Seattle fans have been chomping at the bit, foaming at the mouth, desperately hoping for another opportunity to find themselves in a big game. And 11 years later, they get their opportunity. And how apropos, it's against the franchise that denied them the championship before. It's Patriots, Seahawks for the championship. It's going to be a doozy. I can't wait. I can't wait. Super Bowl 60, Patriots and Seattle. Meanwhile, for me, today was a good day. We are up 720 Dura. 720 Dura. Big time W's across the board. We got W's in all of them. W's in all of them. 1 by 12 over here. 1 by 15 over here. 1 by 13 over here. Big time W's across the board. We up 720 today alone, and I can't wait until next, or I should say 2 weeks from now. Stay tuned later tonight. My video on Mike McCarthy's hiring will be going live. I'll be recording. Oh, is that Cam Chancellor? Oh yeah. That is Cam Chancellor. All right. Way to take care of business, huh? John Ness put 2 on, said they came back to that muff punt. Well, Navarre put 5 on, said Ravens fans know how we feeling, knowing we let this coach walk out the building. Indeed. Brutal situation. Jalen put 5 on, said absolute classic. of a game. Who do I have winning the Super Bowl? You got the Seahawks winning as of now, but you can see the Patriots winning. I already stated the NFC is winning the Super Bowl. Albeit, I predicted they would be the Rams in Week 13, but one way or another, throughout the playoffs, I already said the NFC has a way better, conference play than those in the AFC. So hell of a job from the NFC, and I'd still have them winning. Sargon said I was missing the donos. That Nathan put 2 on, said rematch of Super Bowl 49 is officially set. Gear Trails put 5 on it. Said let this sink in. Sam Darnold became a Super Bowl contender before Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, and Baker Mayfield. But here's the beautiful thing about it. That's the element of a team. It's not just a quarterback versus quarterback situation. That's why I keep telling folks, y'all got to stop with this QB, team. And then furthermore, you got to remember there's a fucking albatross in the AFC that just so happens to be Patrick Mahomes. Mans went to 5 of the last 7 Super Bowls now. Drake May's able to go and get in. Now, albeit they had nothing but losing seasons, he did tour his ACL, and they were on the verge of getting eliminated by the time he tore his ACL regardless. This season was a terrible season. But the guy who's been the dynasty has been the guy who's been blocking them. Just like we can look at other, player. Brady went to 10 Super Bowls. 9 of them in the AFC. Roethlisberger only went to 3. Manning only went to 4. Rivers never made it there. Those guys, there's an albatross that exists within the conference. In the NFC, there's a bit more parity. But one way or another, Darnold did get there, but he's in a whole different conference. Jalen put 2 on, said this Super Bowl should be a classic. Oh, yeah. I'm leaning more towards Seattle one way or another, but it's going to be a doozy, nonetheless. Timothy put 5 on, said Pats played 3 elite defenses. You can't tell me the Pats defense aren't as good as anyone else's. Their defenses came to play, period. Their defenses came to play, and the defenses they played against played good defense. The Chargers balled out. The Texans are best in the league. The Broncos are second best in the league. Like, this is why I be telling, this ain't basketball, bro. It's not a video game. There's 2 sides of the football. People always just be box score watchers. They don't actually watch the game. When you see a defensive game, all of a sudden, this game's boring. Why nobody putting up point? These folks don't know ball. They don't know ball. Sargon 5 said, you're going to make this a thing, Super Bowl rematch. Seattle players looking at the Rams players with their hand on the shoulders. Hey, y'all. And Brian put 5 on it, said Sam Darnold from mediocrity with the Jets to a Super Bowl appearance with the Seahawks. How awesome is that? I always liked Sam Darnold. If you guys remember, after Big Ben was getting ready to go and retire, I already said I wanted Darnold to make his way over there, and never really happened. That's neither here nor there. The Rams took an L, and the Seahawks are on to the Super Bowl. I'm incredibly happy for Darnold. I love the way he played football coming out of USC. I always felt like he wasn't in the right spot. Wherever it was that he was at. But guess what? They believed in him, and they got the job done. Kudos to that man. He's now won 30 games in the last 2 years. All I know is I better not see Tariq Woolen holding that damn trophy. Zay Hughes put 2 on, said Xavier Smith is cooked in L.A., man. At 7:14, put 5 on, said Sam Darnold, 2018 draft pick into the Super Bowl. No Lamar, no Jackson, no Baker Mayfield. And Jalen put 2 on and said Kraft is calling Brady for some voodoo for a win. We shall see what's going to transpire one way or another. It is going to be a magnificent finish of the season. I am looking forward to it. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, Ice Tray put 2 on said people don't appreciate defensive games anymore because they don't know. People don't appreciate sport anymore. It's too much of an influencer highlight culture that we have in sports across the board. It's absolutely terrible. It's absolutely terrible. Ever cover slap fights? I have a ton of commentary on slap fights. Just type in Chiseled Adonis slap fight or Chiseled Adonis power slap. You'll see a ton of different videos that have gone viral heavily all over YouTube. Nathan Batuan said Woolen should consider himself lucky. Indeed, he should. One way or another, I appreciate y'all tuning into the stream. I am departing tomorrow afternoon to go to Spain for a much-needed vacation, if you will. So until then, commentary will be recorded tonight. Am I going to sleep? Absolutely not, because it's much better to record everything probably this evening. Maybe I'll go to sleep and after cutting everything up. But one way or another, it's going to be a very long night for me. Stay tuned. Will I be able to fly out? I'll find out. One way or another. I mean, everything's already paid for, so I'll find out. I'll end up in the airport. I'll infiltrate one of the lounges, and if they continue to delay, at least I'll be in a location where there is unlimited food, versus sitting at the crib hoping and wondering if that ultimately will come to pass. So we'll find out. We'll find out. Red said, you're kind of okay since the Eagles won last year. Go Hawks. Well, you should be. You win a championship, you should be okay. If it's already the end of the world the year after you won the championship, you shouldn't be a sports fan, because at that point, unless you win every single year, you're going to be miserable. So stay tuned for the content. Commentary should be dropping tomorrow, as long as there's no blocking. But if in the event there is a block, well, y'all going to have to get it when you get it, because how am I supposed to be able to go and make alterations without a doggone computer in Europe? So that's neither here nor there. One way or another, we look forward to the Super Bowl. I'll be live from my hotel in Spain for the Royal Rumble this Saturday. And as always, one last time for the unknown Adonis on what would have been his 32nd birthday. So with that being the case, y'all have yourselves a good night. Eddie, take us out.
Good night. Suck my dick. Bye-bye.